case in court. Whether DPP, I don't know why that was said, but the guy, one of the top officers, our undercover detectives here, because one thing, tó fọ́nì dùn pé mo wà nínú National Orthopedic Hospital lára àwọn èèyàn tó kọ́ ọ́ sister, so wá pè mí mo lọ assist wọn bẹ̀ làwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn ti wá back on the express road and they walked in wọ́n ti ẹ̀rù bọ́ wọlé wá bá mi ní orthopedic ni because they were already on the way. So when they are going like that, wọ́n máa notify ọ̀gá, wọ́n notify AIG, àwọn lọ fún operation by, wọ́n á no, yeah, to wait. Maybe he said he doesn't want Lagos State government that they should hold on, that they will look for a good time to arrest her, that they should wait, they should go back. Even that day, I already mobilized them.
Well, it's only God that will crown your efforts and our efforts, all right? And I believe definitely there will be light at the end of the tunnel. We don't need to be discouraged about the recent happenings. We need to actually stay focused. Aluta continua, Victoria Asata. Thank you.
Thank you. Fella, are you there now?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, I'm calling you earlier. Not responding.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry, no. I just stepped out of the office. So good morning, Ross.
You have 2 minutes.
And anyway, I listened to her this morning. I think in content of bang bang not too
bad. Remove your hand from the speaker or you speak up.
Okay, now I'm going to Baba.
Yeah, better now, better.
Okay, sorry about that. So what I'm saying is, morning content of bang tele not Balaro is was I listened to her like very well this morning. At the end of the day, what she falls see in so only everybody in that house they have 1 or 2 videos on their phones. But because of the demanded for 1.5 million and they don't want, maybe she doesn't want to give them until the back or don't fair, which is the same thing that applied to you. So why are they not saying Yomi paro? But now they always want people to believe them that they are the only ones saying the truth, which is kind of very wrong. This is a collective effort to everybody share láti jọjọ. And the Bible statement contest on back pé family wa sọ̀rọ̀ kan pé òun ò mọ̀ pé èèyàn tó ń fún ní àdírẹ́sì yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ṣe nǹkan bad ni. Rántí? So ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ̀mí ìtẹ̀yẹ̀ ń pariwo. So the bá rántí mọ̀ family wa èmi sì wà mú tí suspect family wa pé ó dàbò ti gbà bọ̀dẹ̀. Because the bá gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí Òkìkí ṣe sọ láàárọ̀ yìí sí yẹn, that guy is a real manipulator 100%. He has been playing games with people since all these days. That guy just getting a lot of money from this shit. So Nisimba, Ngoti Ashma something, don't stop what you are doing. Since you came to this justice, or take a new turn, like a very productive turn and a productive move. So please don't stop what you are doing. Keep doing what you are doing. Don't be discouraged about Bunyi or about anything. Let them say whatever they want to say. Uma bumpy, quite alright, fine. To see justice is not easy. I've done a lot of stuff here. I live in Canada, right? I've seen a lot of stuff, almost similar thing to Shelley. I'm a property manager and I have some tenants. We come Shelley Simon. In your 2 and lay, on lo ṣiṣẹ́ ọdẹ ti kúrò. But boy struggle láti pull fire alarm. Can security do kí n tó débẹ̀, can security tó débẹ̀. Mo rí ìfún ìjọba ìfún ẹ̀ bí wọ́n ti gúnra wọn ìfún jáde síta báyìí. But boy she struggle pull kíní ẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ sí ọ̀dọ́ fúnra sí èèyàn tó àtẹ́jọ́ wà lé ọ̀n tí gbàdá ṣe investigation. Orí kámẹ́rà nígbà tí mo lọ sí kámẹ́rà room tí mo lọ search mo rí pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn jáde so tight because kò sí kámẹ́rà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà lẹ́yìn o kámẹ́rà wà ní main entrance, right? I track that. Nígbà náà fi track bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn àdéhùn bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ló ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. So what are we saying? So nígbà tí ọkọ̀ bá jókòó tó bá ń ba kámẹ́rà tó ń ba CCTV jẹ́ tó ń ba lead jẹ́, so definitely that person has been compromised. And to the two sọ pé tó máa lọ sí toxicology fún anywhere kò sí nǹkan tó máa fi lélẹ̀ because I listen to that way tó máa jù sókè nígbà ìgbà kan náà tó máa rí ń bẹ̀. So why do you want to use the same person to do DNA test? So no possible to go bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kó ti jẹ́ nàdúrà But Bobo is
deduce.
Yeah.
One of the things that I want you to know is that before Mohbad passed, he wasn't that very rich. Oshiko went away.
Sure.
So if there is any income from through his music and little shows, I can tell you for free, the moment he passed, it cannot sustain Wunmi and that boy for 2 months. The other huge amount of money, won't expect, is the money with Naira Marley. But with the way the old suspects in that house, with this level of fancy, for them to remove Wunmi, Darosha, Adura, all of them are suspects to the extent that even the video, the CCTV of that house, everything was, shielded. Owó burúkú ti wà involved.
Sure.
Because at that time, only wa jẹ́ owó tí public dáńgbà yẹn, only wà lára owó tó ná o. But I am still of the opinion, check it to me, that somebody, they rushed out to see if they can treat him within the house.
Yeah.
In the process, I can tell you for free, maybe these persons can't saw belong to the same courts with all those guys in that house. Maybe entered into that house and finished it up. I don't know. To get any threatening me, both Iyawo, both Adura, both Buba Lane. You all know what will happen if you speak or say anything that happened. Or could you pay a very close person to Mohbad, his blood, finished him up. So that the same level of threat. It's like nothing that any of you say will suffice.
Bros, Bobo ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan mẹ́kan. Ó ní Darusha sí mbẹ̀. Ó ní Darusha later náà. Ó ní bàbá dé Darusha lọ immediately. Àdúrà wa ń sàlà, àdúrà ń sùn. Ó láwọn gbárò láti òkè dìde. So definitely something could have happened. Kó tó máa pariwo dìde ẹ̀. Ẹ get point mi sir. Something could have happened. Kó tó máa pariwo dìde. The band don't think about lọ mi ṣe ṣe kọ̀kọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. But what is the cause of the fight? Ní sinmi alama mọ reason tí ìjà fi wá nǹkan tó fi ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó lè jẹ́ by mistake ni, like somebody said something about the call bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ. This could have been a manslaughter because ó lè jẹ́ mistake ni bí a èèyàn méjì ń jà.
Kò sí nǹkan tó jẹ́ mistake. Ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti ń jábọ̀ láti Ìkòròdú. Wọ́n dé nulẹ̀, the driver said, I gave a warning, don't go in there to fight. There is kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ pé diminished responsibility. When it becomes a manslaughter or something you don't want to do, is like maybe èèyàn fẹ́ là kó mọ́ ẹ lórí àbúkọ̀ fẹ́ gba ẹ̀kọ́ tí láti gbé kọjọ́, and then it wasn't premeditated. But o ti ń lò láti ọ̀sán tí wọ́n ti mú ẹ gbàgbàgbà mi nígbà wọ́n o tún dalẹ̀ o tún jà lọ o ti tó ẹyẹ jà mọ́ kí ẹ bá kí ni yí ọmọ yín lọ́wọ́ àdébò ẹtú àwọn olólè o tún tilẹ̀kùn mọ́nítọ̀ ẹni ẹ wá kú ẹ lọ́wọ́ o wá sọ pé manslaughter gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ manslaughter ní ọ pé ẹ manslaughter. When there are sequence of violence that in a break or to continue, it can never go and it will go for manslaughter, except there is no credible witness or evidence to prove that you are been fighting earlier and you are stopped, you went on behind to continue, The essence of continuing that fight is because you know you want to achieve something.
Himo. Voilà.
You understand?
Because this thing is kind of complicated, to be sincere.
So the community will come as well anyway, whatever the case may be. Hey, borrow me.
Thanks,
Like I said, the truth is going to come out.
For sure. What I think so seriously. Because a lot of confusion, a lot of confusion in the campaign, so it's getting closer.
If you know where Martin do, part of the video that they have will include when they were moving the body from Yosisale.
Yeah.
That way, we will know certainly. We will see blood dropping off. We will now see, was there enough? Continue, because Adra's 10 minutes video would have to show us, was that possible to go over the condition? Can they have enough for 10 minutes? It's possible. So basically, we have another testimony of somebody who was in the house. No, I've been able to pass it to the authorities. I want to send it, see. But let's ask ourselves the right question. What should be the next step with this kind of a new information? So, like I said, we're going to be waiting till the end of the month. We'll wait till the end of the month. Before the end of the month, everything later on, you don't give you the butter. But I can tell you for free, if we wait and nothing happens from Panti and Lagos State Police Command, because it is still the same bookie who Totini audio you saw for 2 weeks ago. Oh no, no post sorry Facebook here, Tony. The case in Panti is dead on arrival, and you have something like this, and you are calling the one we are post. Why do you want it to be dead on arrival? It is, if you are interested in justice for Mohbad, you should be happy that with this one that you are having in your hand, the case is now taking a proper turn towards justice. So if you are coming to say people are jubilating that the coroner inquest came the same way, well, you are the same person that posted. You actually wrote on your Facebook or whatever you were. I don't know where she normally writes, which is even after they've sent you this credible information and evidence, an eyewitness account. You said the case in Panti is dead on arrival. Why are you holding this? Why did you send this to the same Baba that is condemning the same police? Where will you now? Where people let you have it? If you are part of those jubilating that case in Panti is dead on arrival, and it has to do with same video evidence, because it's still corroborating with the testimony sent via Adora's Ando. I have a video of how Cynthia pushed my brother and he knocked his head on the floor. He said, I have a video of my sister and the wife fighting. So what are we talking about? You are speaking on the two sides of your mouth. You ask something like this and you are jubilating and condemning we that have actually got them arrested. And if this is what you have, nothing stops you if you're genuinely looking for justice to say, Yomi Fabayi, in as much as I don't like you, but because I know that case that is now being transferred to Panti will be dead on arrival because you lack that evidence. Let me help you with this. Will you send it and I will not come out to say thank you? So what are you trying to achieve? Personal glory or justice for Mohbad? Like I said, I am suing you to the court of conscience. This is beyond placing curse on anybody. A lot of people, they have invited a terrible karma and curse by what they are doing with this justice, but they don't know. But by the time the roll is called up yonder, a lot of people will be missing. Okay, now let's have you, Ajishegiri. Look at. Thank you for your patience. If you're still there, I apologize for the delay. Ajishegiri, are you there? Look at. I think she's not there or she's on phone. She will come back. Please bring her up when she comes back. Let's have OJ Daniel, Abi. OJ Danley TV. I called him earlier. Okay, you've spoken, right? OJ Danley has spoken. Let me take you down. Give it up a chance. Talokuba is Espanda. Paris not to sorrow now. Paris to sorrow. Okay, Peters, you can unmute your mic. Peter, unmute your mic. Peter, let me bring in the Diaboni. I love her voice. I think the man. Sayo. Please, I bring your place, mute your mic.
Yeah.
Okay, fella, I have to use your space, fella. I want to bring some pork. All right,
no problem, bro.
Prince, Yomi, did I just bring you up?
No.
You are spoken,
Yes.
let me use your space, all right, Lady Ebony.
Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever we are. I didn't really catch much of what happened today, but one thing I want to say, because I know somebody came up and said that he said that whatever play notes when she came to voice notes, that what's his name? Darusha was not in the house and stuff. I don't believe that. I feel like they're removing Darusha because let me tell you something. Darusha recorded everything that happened from A to Z. Darusha recorded this. And I feel like they're intentionally moving Darusha out because Darusha, he has the truth. He has everything in his hands. And Darusha is smarter. Darusha would have saved that thing somewhere. So that's why they're removing Darusha. Me, I believe what Fendi said that she left Darusha.
But the point is this, Lady Ebony. Are you with me?
Yeah.
If Darusha
This person is
Tanya,
come or something. Can you mute her? Okay, so go ahead.
What I'm looking at is this. Why do you think they want to shield Darusha? It might have come down slowly.
Because let me tell you something. When you're in a crime scene, right, and you know you're all involved in this thing, and you know there's always one person that is going to be mighty in the entire process. And I believe that person is Darusha. Even if you go and see when they were burying at Mohbad, all she records, he still had the camera on. He had the camera on. Even though it was putting stand there, he still had the camera on. He was recording everything. Okay? Even though Spendy might be lying, I believe one thing Spendy said. Spendy said that Darusha was in the house. Darusha is there. They have the reason why they're removing Darusha from the scene now. But Darusha, one there. Okay? So, because why is everybody saying Darusha is there and then all of a sudden Darusha said he's not there and then this person is saying he's not there as well? And the driver, remember the driver? The driver said that even the person, everybody in that car slept in the house. And Darusha was in front of that driver. The driver said everybody in that car slept in the house overnight.
Exactly. So if he had come down, the driver would have said it.
He would have said it because Darusha was actually sitting in front by the driver. So the driver would have been able to remember.
Would it be that he was the one that finished him up?
Who knows? Because I don't trust anybody in the entire family. But one thing I want to don't let anybody come out.
Like I said, the role the Mohbad is playing, trying to ask Adura not to say anything. And they are promising him that ẹ mọ̀ kí mo sọ fún yín pé àwọn mẹ́ta ló múlẹ̀.
Exactly. And don't be surprised if Darusha is one of the people that is.
Yeah, Bonnie, if I may interject, Mr. Yomi, sorry if I may interject. The recording the Buki played was before driver's confession. So I want to support what Lady Bonnie is saying. So most likely, one thing to have to remove Darusha before now until when the driver came on Friday and gave us everything that happened. So I want to be in tune with you.
Thank you, sir. Because let me tell you something.
Before you look at Ewo Adura, Oshisha Koshabo, but they are beginning to promote him and present him as if he's already a superstar. Talon the platform here, love.
Exactly.
I saw the woman up close.
Let me tell you, when the Darusha, when it was called to Corona inquest, right, and he came over there, but family, even for Lashade, Yabubad, they were following him left and right. They were trying to put. Let me tell you something. Let's not fool ourselves. Darusha is the person that have the secrets to everything that happened in the house. Darusha is one of them. I can guarantee you. Because even Wumi cannot even cook. He never fights with Darusha.
Even his countenance at the Corona inquest, the video tomorrow here says a lot.
Yeah, he was very unstable. They said he will keep going to the bathroom, coming out. Let me tell you something. Darusha is the one. That's why they're trying to, whatever negotiation that they do with himself, they're trying to take Darusha away from the scene. Darusha was in that scene.
Maybe she bow allegedly. I know why I'm saying maybe not. That Baba, Iya Mohbad, Ati Darusha, three of them are bullet.
I won't be surprised. I'm telling you, I'm not surprised with anything anymore when it comes to that family.
It will hit them very well.
Okay. So I don't trust them.
Those are the three people involved.
Okay. I will not be surprised because that entire family, there's something shady there. That's that one. Now, I've not listened. I'm going to still go back and listen to what that Eleni said. But one thing, I don't trust anything that comes out of her mouth anymore. And even the person that she said that whatever happened in that house to her, I don't trust that person either because she can easily plant somebody to come out sorrowing. I don't trust anything that comes out from her. I will tell you guys, I don't. Going forward, because she's not going to mess up my brain. Because if she has such an evidence, so why was she not even that would have helped us when they arrested Adura? She could have presented that voice note.
Benny has just for me. People are people bad you see onítọ̀hún yẹn. What I saw, who made an oath.
Right.
The report.
Okay.
So what we don't know is, what we don't know is this. We don't have to deceive ourselves. One your boy come be
of course now.
Go get music in Mohbad. See Mohbad play $2 every week.
No.
Thousands of dollars.
Let me remind you. No. Let me tell you where that money is coming from. You seem to forget. As soon as Mohbad died, everybody was popping money down, popping money. They were using the little child as a shade. And everybody, even me, I contributed. Everybody was, and then they had some Claire from here. They had your friend, all those people. Do you know how much money came out at that time? It's even more than what's going on back. That one is small.
Over 200 million, Karimo said.
Money.
Oh, yeah, borrow me. Amongst might have been used because in Mohbad here over 2 years. OMT. Rent that
has belongs to Mohbad.
There is a possibility neighbor Mohbad booking here. Don't post the picture estate here. So eventually, the lady that eventually came out and said, yes, I live in that estate. I have a particular that I use for business. Mohbad is on the same WhatsApp group of the landlord.
He was even said.
Don't forget, I told you guys.
Yeah, it was even said, even before you came, there were people were
Why
already
did
saying that.
why did they sọ fún mi one time at the early stage? Ipe Mohbad sọ pé òun ti deposit owó lé yẹn. It was at the return of that London show. Ó dẹ̀ kó London show yẹn ló fi lọ balance up. But where is the house? Where is the document? The only person tó lè mọ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ ní access sí iCloud yẹn is Darosha and Wunmi.
I'm telling you, Darosha is
100%.
like the number one person. And you know why? Let me tell you, nobody's gonna be able to buy that house. Because I remember when Wumi's sister was saying it in the beginning that they were always seeing Mohbad ghosts. He's always showing on that stairs. On that stairs, you can smell Mohbad perfume. So that house, Boshewaye, is gonna sit there. Nobody's gonna be scared. Everybody is scared to stay in that house. Because I think that boy is still showing up in that place. Okay?
So the only
So that's why
are you with me? The only thing I don't know yet is if the whole idea of if the toxicology comes out and detects poison, Adura cooked his last meal. Maybe it was an ambush to threaten Mohbad or to threaten Adura.
Don't crack your head. Let me tell you guys something. Everybody for your own mental states. Number one, that toxicology is going to be a game. Whatever comes out of that toxicology, I'm not going to believe it. Okay? Because it's all going to be part of their games. All right? Now, the main thing that we need to be looking at is two things. Let's find that CCTV, because there's CCTV in that house. Okay? Let's find it. Okay? And then,
But is it possible that laying Baba Mohbad behind him, they are trying to manipulate and ensure that either way of the toxicology does not favor Mohbad? Is it possible?
Yes, let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing. Number one, I'm going to start from the beginning. If anything is possible when it comes to this entire thing. In the beginning, like Baba Mohbad, when he saw the blood and stuff, God forbid, right? But I can imagine, maybe that day he might want to say something, but you seem to forget, everybody seems to forget the people that was around. He said he saw a lot of people. They might even be the people that actually did that job there. The powerful people were actually there. That man cannot say nothing when he sees those kind of people. Let's keep it real. You cannot say nothing. And even when you try to go to the police station and try to tell them what happened, which is possible, because let me tell you, some people in that house, some of those boys in that house said that they tell the truth at the police station, but they throw it away. They told them exactly what happened, and they throw it away.
Wait, Lady Ebony, if you ask the lady, the bookie just said, what is the name of this person speaking to you? Komo. But she can support Baba to say that Zomo did not enter the house that day. So if you don't even know the identity of this person, how are you sure of who went into that house that day or who did not go into the house?
Yes, and that is a good question. And one thing I'm going to tell you, I don't know what role Zomo played, but there's something between those two, Zomo and Baba. There's Zomo, Baba, and Wunmi. That's another thing, that's another puzzle that we need to look at. There's something there. Because the way they're shaking, there's something there. But one thing I wanted to bring out is, even in the beginning, Baba might not know what to do because he was scared of people threatening him. But at the end, he knew what happened. Okay? The only thing I'm angry with Baba for me is when you knew the truth, why did you guys manipulate the public and defraud all of us and you guys know the truth? That's what I'm angry with him for. I'm not angry in the beginning because I don't know how
let me be honest with you. You're not going to blame the Baba. You have to blame all the hosts. They were trying to actually cover up because it is very simple. Until it's all better. Only people talking number one, Baba, you can tell that to anybody. You're going to the station was not because you wanted to go and report an incident of murder or homicide. No. You wanted to collect a document so that it will help you to deposit the body in the morgue for burial the second day. Because going to Ikorodu means you are going for burial. Baba cannot tell us that it was in that station he decided taking the body to Ikorodu. No. The decision to take the body to Ikorodu started in Mohbad's house when the ambulance was brought. Because whatever the case may be, I told you guys that the neighbor, because they want you to make, they go into your brain to think someone like me will be lying. That the neighbor said, I recorded up until the time past 11 when an ambulance was brought into the compound to fail in the to gbé òkú Mohbad jáde. Ẹjọ́ ẹ fẹ́ lọ report pé ẹ tẹ̀fẹ́ kẹ́kẹ́ pé ẹ fẹ́ lọ gbé òkú yẹn ẹ fẹ́ lọ fi protest. Ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa lọ máa package pẹ̀lú ambulance ní ṣe mọ́tò ló gbé yín débẹ̀. Tí mọ́tò bá gbé yín débẹ̀ ọmọ yín ní mọ́tò. Tí n bá fọ ọmọ mi ẹrù tí n bá lé ẹ̀sẹ̀ yìí kìíní tí mo kí mọ́tò wọlé pé mo tẹ̀fẹ́ lọ fòkú yẹn protest the police station. But packaging into an ambulance tell the fellow about police reports. Naturally, you can't get police reports without coming with a doctor's report. If there is no doctor's report, then somebody would have to tell the police, how did it happen? And to give account, then the police will go and now do his own investigation and then write his own. Even if you want to now pay your way, if you want to pay your way that you don't need to go and check anything, somebody close to even the police will still go.
No, okay, Yomi.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, there was now a move from there to go and bury. And I'm saying that if you want justice for your son, you saw blood, and they told you a nurse injected your son. You did not set your eyes on the nurse. No explanation of what caused the blood. There's no way they would say, even if you saw blood, if you cannot ask anybody, as at that time, you can still ask Abdullah.
Okay.
You know,
okay. Hold on, Yomi. Okay, let me take it from there. Okay. Like I'm telling you, it's easy for us to sit here and be doing analysis. We don't know. Let me tell you, all stations settled. Don't need to forget that part. All stations settled. So I'm not supporting Baba. I'm just trying to see. No, because when you have these powerful people around you telling you to shut up, you better go and bury your son. We've already done what you have to do. You already know if you say a word, we're going to play a firefight. No, they can use me second that now. So how is it going to go to the police station and start reporting there?
Hold on, Lady Ebony. Are you with me?
Yeah.
I left my house in Ikorodu. I understand emotion can fly.
You're not talking about
what? Hold on, listen up, don't interject me. Maybe you should mute. You did not, you went through a lot of journey, miles. You got into the house of your son. Somebody that probably they are telling you just collapsed 2-3 hours ago. You found him already embalmed. And you saw his bedroom. Series of clothes soaked with blood. And then you asked, if you are told, if you are told a nurse came to inject your son, and then he had goosebumps, he started vomiting, and then he collapsed and he rushed him to the hospital, and you return it back, but you are seeing blood. It's easy to how does blood connect to injection? And if you now ask, where is the nurse that injected my son? Because I see no reason if the body is still here and the nurse will say, I am going home. Now, you did not see the nurse. The blood is still there. That has nothing to do with injection. And then you now go to police station. Let's assume the people are powerful. Everybody is an adult. And then you now go to station. Your intention of going to the station that you wanted to go and report that something terrible has been done to my son. They even embalmed him. I am meant to find him on his bed. Like, did he die in his sleep? What happened? So if it turns out that there is blood, they must be telling me that somebody from outside came to attack him, or somebody in the house fought with him and then took his life. In this same house, your son, are you telling me you did not even ask your son what happened to your brother? Why is there this blood? And where is the nurse? And then you leave all that. You went to the police station in a house your son is, where you saw blood, where you did not see the nurse. And then you are asking for police report to go and do what? Is it police report to go and report to police? Because if you go and say these things to police, there is no way you will be shaking. If you are gone to the police station, if you have the emotional balance to be led to police station, even Kosiboshivari or Kurishimara Gbe, cannot be if it is Mama Mohbad that is saying, I don't even know what to say. I can understand a woman. They can be very emotional. But for somebody to have decided that I am going to police station, will you now say this? That I found blood, I did not meet the nurse, they said a nurse injected, and police will now say, go. We are not going to attend to you. Make it make sense. And your son is also there. Didn't you point to your son that he was with the brother? Adura, come and tell the police what happened. Why is that I was not there? As at that time, if that my other son refused to tell what happened, I can slap him over 50 times. If that son will also take my life that time, he would rather take my life, because if there is anybody that should follow me to the station, even if the wife is not following me, is my son. And the moment I see the body language of my other son, like, you don't want to follow me, do you know what happened to your brother? Because I cannot even believe that you are here. The nurse that injected your brother, when you know I am on the way, I have not even arrived, the nurse had left. I am not here, you are here. Look at blood. Look at story of injection. What happened to your brother? Now, if you as a father, you are now going to police station to go and complain, are you going to go without Adura? And you now get there, police will now ask you what happened. You are now the one person to write. And Adura is not being said, okay, that is his brother B. If Adura's body language is not showing that he's looking for justice for your son too, you will know something is fishy. So in all their story, Baba is going to station to tell them what happened to Mohbad in the house, that he was not there, where Adura was there, and Adura is not with him. Adura, who is an adult, to go and tell the police what happened. And Rosensi, you know, I want them to say, Samilari Colosso, all stations said to. So it is Samilari that asks Adura not to follow, to go and say, Dad, this is what happened, this is what caused the blood. We can't keep deceiving ourselves. And I said it, I said, no matter what, if the Baba is under duress, or is scared, or is part of, we should understand that if you're looking for justice, you will start playing unnecessary sentiment. Is it Samilari that said Adura should not? You can picture what is happening. Adura in the house, Baba is going to police station to report. Who should be the next person to follow him? If I don't see Adura, what will I say there? If I am the father, I say I have the mental strength to say, where is the police station? I don't live around here. They describe to me till I get to the police station. And I'm saying that is not what he went there for. He should have said that I didn't go there to go and report that my son was spied, because we have already concluded at home that we should go and bury him. And that is the honest truth, Baba. you accepted whatever they told you because you don't have power. You saw the crowd and the powerful people that are likely to be behind it. You saw your son's body language. You know you are in for a big thing. Ewobi, as at that time, I cannot push further because it is evident that whatever took Mohbad's life is within the people in the house with him. If it was some people that came from outside to attack Mohbad in the house, Adura, Darosha, Wunmi, all of them, they will be so, they will even be giving the name of that person. Because they won't be scared to say who that came to attack Mohbad. So because it is not an outside job, nobody from outside came to attack Mohbad. They know it's inside. And that is what Baba was told. So when they were going, he might have been angry. I can accept that Kodenu Babaye as at that time. That is for now. That's no. I accept all you have said. No problem. I accept all the arrangements. I have accepted to God. Let's go. Let me just take my son. Let me go and bury him. Maybe. I can still accept that. But I am still going to tell you, for whatever it is still pleasant with the kind of fame Mohbad burying Mohbad in ebony vault should be the next thing. If it has no terrible stuff inside, something diabolical is involved. Because on a good day, how much will it cost? Okay, Bella Shmuda, give us 3 million. This one, give us. These guys have money, they go in dollars. Even if they call Naramali there, Naramali will drop money. I say, okay, Elora, let's vote. Get a proper casket. Let's go and bury Mohbad because he's a popular star. But unfortunately, all of you fell for that story that they went to police station and they denied them. They said, oh, no, us this I should be going. If they say Baba should not speak in that station, do you know how many police stations that there are in Lagos State? Even the Ikorodu that are about to the body, all you need to do is lodge your complaint. If you think that they have power in the police station in Lekki, since you are a resident in Ikorodu, you can complain in the police station in Ikorodu that they took the life of your son. You suspect it. It will be incidented. But you people keep looking for excuse. Do you know how people grieve? You have decided to go and report to police station. Did you decide for him? For somebody to say, I want to go and report to police station, that means you are mentally stable to say, I want to go and do the right thing. So you now get there, they will decline you in one police station, and then the next thing is burial. Why will you bury? You won't bury. You will wait and say, and this rule. That will get you nurse here that. And then at the end of the day, the police now apprehended the nurse, the purported nurse. They claim she was in cell for 4 months. Baba never went to see the nurse. It's because they know and their own agreement. The nurse is packaging. Yeah?
Hello, Mr. Yomi. Yeah, mo fẹ́ corroborate nǹkan tẹ́ sọ ń sìn. Nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ.
I'm not finished.
Sorry, Lady Ebony.
Lady Ebony.
Ó ní ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad kan, they were in the same church. Ó lóun gan ló ń bá Mohbad get admission sí Ẹ̀sà Òkè Poli. Pé òun kọ́ wà ń bẹ̀. When he was about to finish, he got admission for Mohbad that school tí Mohbad fi wà ń bẹ̀. Ó ní so wọ́n jọ máa ń kọrin ní pẹ́gbẹ́ akọrin ni wọ́n dẹ̀ jọ máa lọ ń jó ni. The guy narrated what happened. He said that night, that Tuesday evening, that Tuesday night around 11, somebody called Mohbad's brother or something, called our brother, called him that has he heard what happened? And he said no, that okay, he heard that Mohbad is dead. Oh, why? So now, so where is daddy? Where is mommy? They said daddy has gone to Lekki to see. So he said immediately he went to the Tuesday night that they called Baba. That Baba said he went there.
Tuesday night.
That Baba said he went there. Yes, he was narrating an event that he was now speaking with Baba on phone. That Baba said he was almost there. So when they got there, he said he was calling. Baba said, okay, they've gotten there. So later, after some time, he was calling him again. Baba was not picking. He said he was calling several. He now called the guy. The guy now said, some people called Baba on phone right now when Baba was asking questions. And they told Baba that that boy must be buried that night and he must take that boy away from there. That they threatened Baba. I'm still looking for that interview. He's a young guy. He said they're in the same church. That is the one that got admission for Mohbad in SLK. So the guy said it that night in Mubasa, Baba got threatened that boy must be buried that night. That they sent 2 million, that she go and use that 2 million to get a burial for him that night. And that's why immediately Baba called for ambulance, that he should organize for ambulance and the rest. So he said it was his brother that told him that's what happened, because he was trying to call then later Baba explained to him that, but he didn't know those people that called, that just got a call that boy must be buried that night. So those are the things. But Baba will not come out and say, oh, these are the people that called him. Although he might not know them, but I'm very sure.
If truly Wunmi told Baba, Eloro Okuyen, that means she knows who are responsible.
Exactly.
Thank you, madam. That's what I'm trying to say. That's exactly, the lady has already clarified that. But as of today, I can tell you that everybody in the family knows what happened. And if that family doesn't come out to say what happened, then I don't know the way forward. But because they do know what happened, every one of them, including even Wunmi, even including all Wunmi's family, all of them know what happened. Now it's just getting the person that is going to come out and tell us. And they're going to tell us that we need to do two things. Look for the CCTV and look for that 3 seconds video. And that's what we need to push. The government, the police, they need to do their job in this night.
Because that neighbor with the CCTV, the way he acted up, the way he changed his tone, and that neighbor, the only persons, or let me say persons, that have a close stuff, somewhere exact place. Like I told you, I shared with the police in Party. Nothing really was happening then until I shared with Mr. Fabayi, Baba Mohbad's brother. And it was this same Baba Mohbad's brother who came online, whether he was lying or saying the truth, who lied to me that give us the person's name and number. They did everything to collect the name and number. I said, go there. Go and extract it yourself. I don't have it. Now, he came out to say that, yes, you gave us the address. You gave us the place. He came out to say I was lying. That the address was ABCD. That same way, this same Bukky Jesse, don't defend Mr. Fabayi. That is now coming to change at all now. And the Mr. Fabayi was saying, I gave them the wrong address of Ile Mohbad. Meanwhile, they have short memory. Very first time I was going to Mohbad Street, Mr. Fabayi don't familiar address again. So how come I want to now return just a house number of Mohbad Street, Temani Mofuini fake address, as if you don't know Mohbad Street's name? All I just need to give you is the number, whether it is 2 houses on the left or 2 houses on the right. Coco Benipe, I have said it openly. The house in question is in close proximity to Mohbad's house, and there is CCTV in front of that house. How he came on a popular show, because Omowummi ibi tade sọ yìí pẹ̀lú bí mo ṣe ṣàlàyé Even a layman knows that if you stand in front of Mohbad's house, all you need to do is look in front of other houses. Kò sí houses àbábí pé okay, èwo ni camera àwájú lé wọn. Tẹ́ bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀, èwo ni next one tí camera ẹ̀ wà. Tẹ́ bá wọ̀ okay, even whatever the case may be, this is the house your family is talking about. And this man, who is the power of attorney of Baba Mohbad, lied against me, defamed me, and some terrible sick people concluded that I am not straightforward. Let me tell you, me. Let me tell you, nobody's paid me for what I am doing. Normally, if I am playing the role of an activist and a private investigator, on the normal day, if I want to be about to be engage you me. She bet she go maybe 100 million. Mr. Yomi, this is 100 million for you, but every of the operational job activities will pay for it. Be asking us, will be paying. There is nothing like that. I am just trying to help. And the man could come out and say to all of you, Mr. Yomi, Sakama, he gave us the wrong address. How can I give you the wrong address? Yes, sir. How can I give you the wrong address that you are the one that gave me the street's name and number? But they don't think before they talk. And because, as at that time, Olorebi would never allow me to express myself. They thought I have brought myself so low, so she maybe not believe I don't share coin, and it's only family because it's uncommon. Nigerian society would never appreciate a celebrity coming to do this kind of task, a public service. And it still explained a whole lot about how many homes and parents are raising their children to be getting involved in civic social responsibility and services. Public service, voluntary public service is crucial in raising your child. Communal benefit. Now, at the end of the day, Mr. Fabayi, no one in your law, only I sent. It was one Biodun Lawa that gave me one man. I don't even know the guy. He was the one that was sent to go and interface with Mohbad's neighbor.
Now,
hold on. Nígbà tí mo fún Mr. Fabayi ní information yẹn, tó bá jẹ́ pé Baba Mohbad wá justice. Even if the lawyer says they want to go, kò sí kan tó cost Baba Mohbad láti lọ sí pé ẹgbẹ́ lọ bá neighbor Mohbad fúnra mi. He knows that my son is his neighbor, was his neighbor. Let me go and beg him myself. Then please help me. I need evidence. Evidence in any booking yẹn ṣe wá sọ lẹ́nìí. Ipe lè rí anything mú jáde ní corona without evidence. And it's because I realized the investigation of the police that it lacks circumstantial evidence and even direct evidence. Corona witnesses about Omowummi, all they need to do is to change their stories, and then the corona judge will tell you, I cannot draw conclusion. All the credible eyewitness, all of them are saying different things. How will I know who is speaking the truth or who is speaking lies? Because no evidence before me. For this, I am throwing this case out, and it will give that another conclusion on them, whether uncertain, inconclusive, or odegbe. Because credible eyewitnesses are saying different things. And Baba's testimony cannot be relied upon because he saw nothing. This thing is being set up to silence the public. That's the way government will do sometimes. Like, the only way we can act like we are doing something is let's look for something that has a good and they put it up. They say corona inquest. Everybody now believe corona inquest, thinking it is the conventional corona inquest. Meanwhile, they are only hiding behind the huge task of corona inquest, thinking that when the public get inquest, they will be need the inquest in by. What we need is police to do their job. It is up for police to do their job because look at all the eyewitnesses. They would have drilled them, do phone forensic, get into their phone calls and get the truth out and check with the neighbors' testimony, and they would have seen the CCTV. They would have extracted it. Even at the estate here, they realized that we don't need corona inquest. We would have seen the cause of death with our eyes. If we see how the man was spied in the video, what do we need corona inquest to tell us the cause of death again? You now left what to tell you physical one. You want to go for medical. Now they have done the medical. They've told you is samples taken were not this, were not that. Video that has been recorded is recorded. Radio, photo. So that is what we are pursuing, Buki Jesse, that you were destroying. And now that they even sent something similar to you, you did not even do anything because you can't do anything because you're only waiting for talking. You said you sent to Baba and you don't have the lawyer stuff, and that is where it ended. Now ask yourself, if you have this kind of credible information, the only thing you could do is to send to people that they will act on it. You are now condemning somebody that is acting directly. Search your conscience. Sheikh Mohbad ma ṣe àdúrà fún ẹ pẹ̀lú ohun tó ṣe yẹn. Tó bá wo ohun tó ṣe yẹn pẹ̀lú gbogbo Ọlọ́run ní pé mi ni mo wá sínú justice kí ló ṣe. Because everything is to destroy other pathway and see how to encourage anyone that will not even move. Even when you claim Mr. Fabayi, I told you, is the same thing that will be coming from corona inquest. You kept it to yourself. And you were attacking us for echoing the same sentiment. When you should have agreed, okay, yeah, if you are saying that, let's support this guy. Because we are not in any way a competitor. I am not regretting the fact that I'm standing by the masses and the public in this. Because before Mohbad, look at, that's why I put my company and my NGO stuff, 2018. So ask yourself, why should an actor set up an NGO since 2018? And I've been using it for different advocacy. During the NSAS, it was my NGO. Long banner, Terry, in justice for Isiaq Jimo. Go and check the video back. Justice for Isiaq Jimo. It was my NGO. Go to my page. The first 2-3 days of justice for Mohbad, and we have to continue in assembly, and that was when we began to sleep on the floor of the Lagos State House of Assembly, and we sustained it for 10 good days after that. No shower. I did not shower for 10 days. I was sleeping on the floor of Lagos State House of Assembly and Lekki Toll Gate. It was because my heart is pure. Every time they come to attack us, machete us, even in my front, they will be macheting people. They won't get to me. My vehicle, my Jeep, la block express. Moto minimum fi play orin láti alẹ́ 11 or 5:30 a.m. When they are sweeping the floor, they will be sweeping on while we are sleeping on the floor. Oh, and then we'll start standing up. I brush my teeth in front of that assembly. Go back and ask those that know. So this is not the first time Break the Silence Foundation was joining advocacy. Go and look at the banner that we used to do by Babajisha's case. The first thing we achieved was his right to bail. When Princess and Yabo Joe went to come for Bobo, Toba Fumbeli, I said, not on your life. I protested in that party. I don't need crowd. I protested in that party. The second day they gave him bail. At the end of the day, he was given bail 1 year and 2 months. He was coming from home. That is what human rights is all about. It's not just saying, oh, whether the person is guilty or not. And at the end of the day, they wanted to send him to life imprisonment. I know he was a victim of organized crime. But Babajisha offended some people and they wanted to treat his fuck up. Oh no, I want to share that in not in share. Everyone want to share no want to party again. Everyone go about to party again, party. Because they lack shame, because we are telling people as Yoruba people. And they set him up with an adult and they changed the age. And I stood my brother at 12 and alive in prison. And one day, at the end of the day, they put him fiscal charges. With what? Mute your mic.
Okay.
Let me finish this one. It's very important. Because this booking was condemning. You are condemning this one, and you are also condemning my previous effort. That's not activism. That is not honesty. In fact, I accused of almost 7 years old. It took an angel because we know that he never did it. They set him up with flirting and they changed it to pedophiling. No problem. He entered your trap. Prove what you are saying. At the end of the day, out of the 6 count charges, one of them carries life imprisonment. The other one is going for what? 16 years. Now, out of the 6 count charges, at the trial court, we were able to get 2 out of it. We went to appeal. After he was sentenced, 2 out of it again. Now left with 2. But you sit there and you give wrong information about our advocacy. Many other cases. When Tony Aimaku had problem with Chiwerube, I was about the only one that stood by her. She ran to America. She abandoned her matter. It means Konimo faced the government at Olopa to ensure that his career was restored. Sheung came back. He was arrested. He had to do a video. Say, okay, everybody should support Toyin. I'm not going to stop her. I'm not going to attack anybody again. Then she returned back to Nigeria. Now she's enjoying her career, doing millions in cinema. I can tell you for free, the artist Mary to go to Toyin back to the problem. For that 3 years, she had problem. If you go and check, this is going to be the same set of people that want to bring me down. But it is my own calling. I can remember threatening me. At a point, Abelard is going to marry Becky Farabo. Sir, this lady is vulnerable. She needs help. It's not because of money or anything. She has done it to carry a father. To your film, every minute film. I've moved on. Who is next to help? That is my life. Ìyábọ̀ tí gbogbo tó ń ṣùrù tó ṣe gbọ́ ẹ̀ tí ó ṣe òkú ìyá ẹ̀ gbọ́ pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bìkíní nígbà tí ìyá ẹ̀ sì gbogbo gbọ́ pé ìyá sick. How many people went to the hospital to go and check the mother? Ìyábọ̀ knew I don't need her to escort me to go and see the mother. I went there myself. Ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀fì yẹn lọ àtò ẹ̀wọ̀ ìyẹn. Àwọn yẹn ti ní kéèsì yẹn lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n for ẹ̀lẹ́ fi yẹn lẹ̀ kó máa sọ oríṣiríṣi tó bá wù. Whatever he says, ẹ bá mi ṣáà record ẹ̀ tó máa hard mọ́ ta fẹ́ lò àwọn evidence that ti kólẹ̀ already. So I don't have to be joining cases with those ones. I can't join issues with those ones. So
I wanted to buttress what you were saying regarding. So I want you to think about something. So she played a voice note today, right, about somebody that said something, right? If she really wanted to use that to fight this case, isn't it even risky that she put that person, if he's a real person, right? If he's a real person that is actually going to help us with this this movement, why would you put such person on a national audio and everybody can hear? So that's how you know that they're not really looking for justice. Those people, I don't know what they're looking for, but one thing I know.
He wants to redeem our image. It is natural. So
because they are risking somebody's life. You know, you're risking somebody's life.
She is the one trying to cross what we are doing so that all attention will be on her. And that was why she was reckless with her association with that side. Because she's not a justice fighter. she got to a stage that she became biased, selective, and sentimental at the detriment of the young boy in the morgue. And it will come as consequence later. Because to become a justice fighter, you must have a strong background, you must have a proper tutelage, such that you will know when to draw the line and say, no, my personal aggrandizement or sentiment must not be thrown in the way of justice. But that is what she's doing. Afemi, ìyẹn kọ́. Òun ló ti gbá kí sọ́wọ́ ṣẹ̀dídì. O lè bọ́ta lọ ṣe anything. O wá fi ń gbé ẹni tí ó ń risk life ẹ̀ tó ń lọ. O wá ń cross onítọ̀hún. O ń rí pé let me use my platform today. Kí ló fọ́ l'assurance pé gbogbo nǹkan tó bá fara platform yẹn kó jọ kò ń ṣẹjọ́ ló wá fi padà ṣe gbẹ̀yìn. Because tó bá ti fi ṣerú kà tó tó yìí fẹ́ni tí ò rí tó wà ní mọ́túárì tó rò pé ó ń ṣe ẹni tó hẹ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ ara ẹ̀ ló ń ṣe. Because tí àlọ́ bá lọ tábọ̀ bá padà dé mo ló fẹ́ fojú sí oníṣẹ́ sọ síta. Wọ́n tí gbogbo wọn tó ṣe yẹn ọmọ tiẹ̀ náà wá padà wá kó ẹ̀ sádánwò burúkú. Then you will be able to have a clear picture pé mo dẹ̀ fi lára ìgbónára mo dẹ̀ fi bà kan jẹ́ kí ló stop wa láti ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ kí ló stop you relax and humble yourself. Mr. Yomi orí nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe mẹ́rin ẹ̀ má sọ pé mi but kí lẹ́nu pàdé ṣe pẹ̀lú kíní. You will still earn your respect. You will still be there.
You can't contest it because you're not looking for the same thing.
So it's quite sad. It's quite sad.
Yeah, she cannot contact you, Yomi, because you know she's not looking for the same thing we are looking for. So she will not contact you. And Muyiwa is the biggest obstruction of this movement.
What if
they don't get rid of that man.
You see that the comedy, the Fabayi might have been bought along the line, concentrating it, or bad lọ́jọ́ plan gbogbo kìíní yẹn láti lẹ̀.
That's very true. That's possible.
And whatever it is now, èmi ò tiẹ̀ ronú lọ sí àdúgbò àwọn méjì ẹ̀ mọ́. When it got to a stage, I can never do anything
with none of them.
And eventually, if you align with what I'm doing, appreciate it, it's still going to benefit it. Because if Mohbad get justice and he doesn't have a hand in it, he will still be the one to say, eventually, my son got justice. Not that I got justice for my son. It is still the ego is of, I got justice for my son. The most important thing is my son got justice. But true. Because they want fame, they want to be popular, they want it to be, I am the one that did it. No! Can you do the same thing for me? It's quite sad. So I don't know if I am my enemy is arrested. If I fight, who do I know is going to fight for me? I don't know. That's why I have to fight for whoever I can fight for. Because I cannot categorically say I will select who will fight for me. You know what I'm trying to say? It might even be that the person that will fight for me has not even been bet. Because I don't know when I'm going to fight. Fight for who you can fight for, because you don't know who will be there for you as well. So I tell me, I'm just doing my own. I don't know what's in their mind, but it's quite sad. Thank you so much, dear Bonnie.
Thank you.
Please, thank you. Yeah, my question is about the Lagos government, and it's still giving me sleepless because I'm really confused about it. Even though you try to tell us that they are this, but in between, even with your submission and everything, we can still say that the Lagos government indirectly, or let's say people out and say the governor or whatsoever, they are still shading this cap. And how long will that continue? And we can say that this is part of the benefits all these people are seeing, like all these Konipa jail. So they've all given them, then don't worry, since it was not captured like the other. I'm very sure the King White is what, because he had problem with them. That was why it's very easy for you to be able to get King White. Otherwise, they would have been shading King White even up to now. But for the fact that he had problem with some of them, blah blah blah, I think that's why it's quite easy.
The state that prefer King White is going to prefer Konipa. He's only buying time.
Okay, that's fine.
They
I
don't
agree
know
with you,
me.
but
They don't know me.
I agree
If
with
I
you,
don't
but
want anybody to know
nevertheless,
that I am in I won't let anybody know. But what I am particularly running away from is that I don't want them to put me in a precarious situation that I will be forced to go into their bidding and say, stay away from this struggle.
that's
And
fine.
take
I
this.
appreciate what
I don't have a
appreciate what
price.
you do.
I don't have a price. I would rather stay where I am here, rearrange myself, and then relaunch.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
they've lied severally against me. He ran away. I don't run away. I would rather
really like
aside.
somebody like me anyway. I know that you are not going to fall for that, but I'm just only trying, just like how long would it that for the mere that we have to agree, we have to accept that there until this power is, well, what do we say, that they are still shielding. It is the Lagos government that is still the problem of us. They are still the one that is still preventing us. But it's just like how God will help you to be able to. It's good that what you have done, because if you are there, Nigerian or what the day we do things, so like being after what do we say? ẹni tó bá wà láyé ló máa ṣe kíní kan mi mọ̀ ó dáa what you did, me I support it, but try or the Lord will help you with you need people that you need to work behind. You need to work with the people behind, not here. Even we don't want to hear anything. Only what we want to hear is the results. And make sure you have to know that government they are still backing this game. This game. It might not be federal, but that the influence of Lagos State is.
The federal is not there.
Yeah, so that's just what I just want to let us know. Is there we cannot deceive ourselves by saying there's nobody behind that. There's nobody behind that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Please, power tap that. Before let's take this to 150,000. Please, let's power tap. Let's throw gifts. Let's power tap. Let's do Mohbad music so that it won't be boring. I can't be doing justice for that without playing his music. Let's power tap. Let's take it to 150,000. Your hands are all busy, your fingers are all busy. Please power tap.
I'm a young mother of I drink on check out. Oh,
Timmy J on the track.
Hello from here. Mute your mic.
Leave keys.
All right. Let's keep our tapping. We're still at 132,000 likes, and over 400 people are here listening live on this particular platform and channel. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have you, Olonwa? Unmute your mic if you're there, Olonwa. Olonwa, Sue, are you there? Olonwa, Sue. Olonwa is not there. Okay. Do we have a buffet there now? Oh, all for one. Sorry. All for one. I apologize.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Yomi. Okay, I know. I don't want to interject you because we are all enjoying what you're saying. First of all, Mr. Yomi, kò ṣe pé bóyá mo fẹ́ advertise yín, but mo ń gbọ́ interview èèyàn kan. I know you don't know. Interview Austin Emmanuel. Wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ Austin Emmanuel pé kí ló dé tí ò ṣe sí nínú fíìmù Fẹ́mi Adébáyọ̀. Ó wá explain pé gbà kan òun ní accident, òun ṣe nǹkan kan, kò sẹ́nibọ́dì tó pe òun kan check òun. Only the only person, yes, I quote him again, only the only person tó pe òun ni Yomi Fabayi. Anybody that want to verify that should go on YouTube. You will find it that Austin Emmanuel interview. Yeah. Now, you know I told you something sometimes about mo kọ́kọ́ wá sí mo kì í like social media torí èpè tó máa jẹ. Tí n bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí mo máa sá kúrò ńbẹ̀. Mo ò ní fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mi gan ká mi mọ́rùn nǹkan báyìí ibi tó ti ń ṣe pé. Now, I told you have sense of solidarity. And with the sense of solidarity, òun ló gbé yín wá sí justice of Mohbad. Important need is the sense of unity from people before you will know the sense of belonging. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, àwọn èèyàn wọ́n máa padà fún yín ní ẹ̀dẹ̀. Mo sọ fún yín gbà yẹn pé mo ò fẹ́ kẹ́ máa lọ káàkiri gbogbo platform. Wọ́n máa rí dínkù nǹkan tó wà lọ́wọ́ yín. Ó dẹ̀ máa later cause division. Èèyàn kan wá ó ní kẹ́ má dà mí lóhùn báyìí. Nǹkan tí mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé àwọn kan wà tó máa like yín. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá dé platform wọn, ó máa dàbí pé ẹ̀ appreciate wọn. Àwọn kan dẹ̀ wà tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá lọ platform wọn, they just want to use it to build their platform. Àwọn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá débẹ̀, they want to use their questions to pin you down. And they will misinterpret what you are saying. Anybody tó bá fẹ́ wá gbọ́ any latest about justice of Mohbad, if you even go to that platform, if they ask you question, tell them when you are going to be on live. Oh, break the silent foundation is going to be on live so day, so time to so time. Please, you are all welcome, and we will respect your question. You will see them coming. That is the reason why you have senators. That is the reason why you have some people in this your NGO. They have responsibilities. They are going to be motion. There are people that will support that motion. Kò ṣe pé kẹ́ni motion kan ní platform yìí kẹ́dé platform mi kan change orientation mi wá. You are really fighting. Àwọn èèyàn tó dẹ̀ ń pariwo Yomi Fabayi ti kówó jẹ, Yomi Fabayi ti kówó jẹ. Ó dijọ́ tí n bá rí èèyàn kan tó sanwó sí break the silent foundation tó ní owó mi lélẹ́yìí. Wọ́n ti kówó mi jẹ, ìgbà ẹni máa tó listen. Many of them don pariwo, ó dáwó sínú NGO. Tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yóò dẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n kówó jẹ. Táwọn èèyàn bá sọ pé wọ́n kó owó GoFundMe jẹ, wọ́n ní right láti sọ. Because evidence àwọn tó sanwó tó ń béèrè accountability wa. One with God is part of them. Lighton is part of them. Prince is part of them. Even Papirano paid $200 ó ní right láti béèrè pé báwo lẹ ṣe gan. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń dáwó sínú NGO break the silence wọ́n ẹ̀ tí ríbi tí Yomi Fabiyi ti ná owó nínàkúnà. Ìwọ tó ò dáwó síbẹ̀ tó wá ń pariwo pé accountability kọ́kọ́ mú iye tó dá wá jẹ́ kárí iye tó dá kó tó máa pariwo accountability náà. Kọ́kọ́ mú iye yẹn wá. Gbogbo yín lẹ̀ ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí Bukky Jesse tó sọ tó yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tí Yomi Fabiyi sọ pé àwọn tó ń gbé evidence lé lọ́wọ́ náà bàjẹ́. The same thing náà lọ́yìn Bukky Jesse sọ pé òun ti ní recording òun fún wọn ò lò kí lẹ tí wàá fẹ́ kó ṣe. Yóò Yomi Fabiyi lè náwọn
witness ìfẹ́. Kò lè jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó máa kọ́ fún ọmọ nìyẹn. Kò lè jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́
kò lè jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ kan ṣe bó ti rán wọn lọ sórí òkè kan lọ pray rí tó dẹ̀ sọ pé bàbá ò fẹ́ justice bàbá owó ni bàbá ń fẹ́ kinní kan ni ó ní páwọn nǹkan kan wà òun ò ní sọ fún wa ó ní bàbá gbà òun sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan kan nípa blessing but òun sì ní sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ fún wa pé èyí tó kàn sọ fún wa ní pé bàbá Mohbad ti kó ẹ̀ka sára èyí tó kù Bukky Jesse ò sọ yẹn fún wa dè ní náà. Then Mr. Yomi Fabiyi nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ understand about àwọn bloggers most especially the frackers ni pé wọ́n lè sanwó fún àwọn host. Nǹkan tó kàn ní láti ṣe ni pé láti sanwó fún host bíi méjì kọ́ máa búlì Yomi Fabiyi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ pé báwo èèyàn ṣe ń process information ló yàtọ̀ due to their IQ. You can't blame everybody that is condemning you, Yomi Fabiyi. Don't even fight them. Rather, as a Christian, pray for them. It is not their fault. Intelligent quotient is not the same thing.
I'm a Christian Muslim.
Yeah. Okay. Environment ó máa affect intelligent quotient èèyàn. Depression ó máa affect ẹ̀. Upbringing ó máa affect ẹ̀. Education máa affect ẹ̀. That is the reason why somebody one host will come out. Yomi Fabiyi is a thief. Yomi Fabiyi kówó jẹ. Evidence Yomi Fabiyi fi kówó jẹ dà. Pẹ́ẹ́ gbé jáde náà. Àwọn tó dáwó fún Yomi Fabiyi evidence tó fi dáwó tó fi sọ pé kówó wọn jẹ dà. Gbé jáde. Did them fighting on transparency la fẹ́, accountability la fẹ́, accountability níbi tó dáwó sí. So possible ni. Ibi tí mo dáwó sí mo expect pé màá lọ máa jà ń bẹ̀ pé ó yá fún mi la accountability tí mo dáwó sí bẹ̀. Yeah, I'm listening to you.
This is the same thing the Larry Omodia. That is the same thing he followed. When he did all the old mess up, bully me, cyberstalk me, did everything, he was invited in Zone 2 over 4 times. He refused to attend. Now, in an apparent attempt to evade justice, he now ran to Alagbon. He wrote a petition there that people said Yomi Kowoje and Yomi said we want to bring CCTV and Yomi's video is inactive. That is investigatory that I said this. And you know what I did? When I got there, I didn't know who petitioned me. That was the day before the Davelami. But I realized that it was the one. I read the petition. I said, okay, I've seen everything. None of these things are true. I have to bring all my NGO registration, EFCC registration of the NGO. I took the bank statement. I even took all the annual returns. Every penny that was donated to the foundation, how it was spent, officially the way it should be done. I took everything to Alago. And then when I got there, and I was there, I said they should show him everything. I said, you have disparaged, you have ridiculed me, you have accused me of what it is not severally. I said, one of the ways you've rubbished me is you started with the petition in Panti. You wrote to Panti, you realized I was saying the truth. You started again with Zone 2. There is no warrant of arrest. I was forced on open glare to give you the number of an IPO in a case that has nothing to do with you. I had to even go there and wait with you. I said, you did all that nonsense. At the end of the day, you do not even have a registered NGO. Meanwhile, you have written to the AIG. You have taken Baba back to court. You have done so many things with the NGO name that never existed or was not registered to you. No single document from CSC. Okay. And that is a serious criminal offense. Yeah. At the end of the day, it began to run etasketa. You now came to Alagbo, and I told them in Alagbo, I said, having established all this, take all the document, everything. In fact, Bobo receipts have been shown. I'm not return CSC Bobo anymore. And okay. As a matter of fact, we had to upload them on the CSC portal so that my NGO's profile will grow from inactive to active. Like I'm saying, that is how what transparency is all about. If you question me about what is being donated, it is being sent to the NGO's account. Every breakdown I've sent to them. Now, that is it. And I told them, I said, if you write petition against somebody and it turns out to be lies or false information, I said, you police, you know the consequence. You have to charge the person. Talk about that, you won't charge yet. Now, the same Larry now, wọ́n fẹ́ arrest yẹ, àwọn ọlọ́pàá zone 2 wà ń bẹ̀, wọ́n fẹ́ arrest yẹ, àwọn alágbọ̀n wọn jẹ́ kọ́ mu ní èdè before, like I say, ìgbà tó ní kájọ padà wá kò tẹ̀ yọjú mọ́, because mo sọ fún wọn pé it's either you alágbọ̀n do the due diligence or zone 2 will pick him up. He must pay for the crimes he committed. At the end of the day, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gbọ́ òun ṣe fóònù lẹ́nu, òun high blood pressure, òun ti high, òun ti rí ọ, òun ò ní problem pẹ̀lú Yomi. I said it's too late. Now, he ran to court. Said they should tell zone 2 not to arrest him, not to investigate him. It's against his fundamental right. Having satisfied him. Because I run an NGO. Mo ṣe TikTok. Kí àwọn pé kí wọ́n bá ṣe ìdọ̀tí pẹ̀lú NGO tó yẹ pé èmi kọ́ ni wọ́n kọ́ NGO. And that is what I have proven. The annual return have been published on the CSC portal, and then they've seen from inactive to boss active. They don't know the meaning of why it is inactive. NGO don't make profit. I keep saying. So that is what I've been able to establish. I just want to corroborate you that is how you come open and transparent. But people going online, you're making it only. I want you to share your giddy.
How did they want an NGO to bring the statement of account and come and paste it on social media? It is not done like that. This is not an individual transaction. It is between the public and the NGO. Mr. Look at it. Yeah.
May the Lord bless all of us. You see,
amen.
I think at this point in time, Yomi will listen to us.
Okay.
And he will say why.
Okay.
Ẹni tó bá ní òtítọ́ lọ́wọ́ kò jàǹpátá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Gbogbo àwọn non-entity yìí nígbà tó bá yá mi sọ fún ẹ Yomi, ọmọ wa dọ̀bálẹ̀ nínú ọ̀nà pé kò gbà wọ́n. Stay on your lane. I keep on telling you.
Yes.
Stay on your lane. O ní òtítọ́ lọ́wọ́. Gbogbo àwọn lárí àbí non-entities tó wà láàrin wọn gbogbo wọn. Kí ló gbé sórí tébù kó tó dé? Kí ló fi wọn public? Pé nǹkan tó wọ́n rí rè lórí findings ikú tó pa Mohbad. None of them. Àwọn tó wá gba tiẹ̀ gan lẹ́nu nígbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó tí ì ní ìkọ̀kọ̀ lọ́wọ́, wọn ò gba tiẹ̀ náà. Why are you fooling yourself? Leave these idiots alone. You don't need them. Àwọn tó máa gbówó sílẹ̀ tó máa fi ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n ń ṣe host, wọ́n ń ṣe blogger. Wọ́n ń gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń ṣe, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń rí nǹkan tó ń ṣe. I keep on telling you, why bothering yourself? Why jumping from one platform to the other? Leave these people alone. Stay on your lane.
I was thinking by doing that, they will say, they will understand I'm not trying to take any glory.
Yomi, kò sí number of explanation tó bá ṣe fún wọn idiot yìí tó máa gbà ẹ gbọ́.
That is just it. That is
Ó
it.
dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ bíbélì wà ní báwo ni bíbélì ṣe wí ó ní òkúta tí wọ́n ti kọ̀ sílẹ̀ ó wá ṣe kí ni.
Ó di pàtàkì ìkúnlé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Leave all these non-entities alone.
Mr.
Leave them alone. Yes, sir.
Mr. Olukayode, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nǹkan tí ò yé Mr. Yomi, mo like pé ẹ tún join point tí mo sọ yìí. Sense of
Bèyè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ all in one. Ojoojúmọ́ ti bá gòkè. Mo máa ń sọ fún stay on your lane.
That is it.
And that is the fourth thing I told you. Ọmọ non-entity ọ̀wọ́ ìdí ọ̀sìn sílẹ̀. Ṣé wà á ti kọ́ńfọ́ àbí confidence pè ní? Ṣé wà á ní category? Kíláàsì wà náà.
Kí ló dé lórí platform?
Ọmọ Ẹ̀gbá òjì
káàkiri náà.
I told you I'm a typical Ẹ̀gbá man. Bàbá tó bí mi Ẹ̀gbá, ìyá tó bí mi Ẹ̀gbá. Ìkèrèkú ni mo ti wá nílé Ògúnṣúàdà. Ìyá mi nísàlẹ̀ Aké nílé Oríjà.
Ẹ̀yin ta
ẹ̀dọ́ mi sẹ́yìn mi kò sọ pé ẹ kú ọ̀lẹ́ ẹjọ́ ẹ mọ̀ bínú ẹ kú ọ̀lẹ́ ẹjọ́ ẹ mọ̀ ní pé mo mọ ẹgbẹ́ ẹjọ́ tó lọ. Ẹ wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé gbogbo lè tẹ́jà Bukky Jesse mọ̀ pa ẹ̀. Olùṣèlérí ni Bukky Jesse.
Madam, ẹ tú òògùn yẹn sínú class fáwa. Ní ìbò ẹ̀ bíbá.
Ọmọ olè kọ́ lélẹ̀ wa. Wọ́n ti ń gba lè ti pẹ́.
Ọmọ pa ẹ̀ gbogbo kẹta ṣe ọmọ pa ẹ̀ bọ́ ṣe kó wọlé ẹ̀jẹ̀ pa ọwọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ jẹ́ ọmọ pa ẹ̀.
Madam, ẹ bá wa sọ yẹn.
Nígbà wo mo ti sọ ẹni tí ọba bá yín ṣe kó lọ mu sódà ẹni tó bá lóun nígbà yín gbọ́ kó lọ mu sódà kó lọ kú dànù. Tó bá wù ú kó bá yín ṣe tó bá wù ú kó má bá yín ṣe tó bá kú one person tó bá kú one person tọ́lọ́mù bá sọ pé one person yẹn pẹ̀lú ilẹ̀ mọ̀ jàjà lẹ́mọ̀ fi rí justice yìí fún ọmọ yìí tọ́lọ́mù bá ti kọ́ sínú àkọọ́lẹ̀ pé ọmọ yẹn kò ní kú gbé wàláhì ẹ mọ̀ gbà á.
Madam, kò tí ẹ
ṣé wọ́n wà bí tí ẹgbẹ́ kọ ẹgbẹ́ ṣé wọ́n wà bí tí ẹgbẹ́ create ONG yìí ni ṣé àwọn náà ní pé kẹlọ create wa ṣé Mohbad fẹ́ jà fún ẹ fi create ONG yìí ni tí wọ́n bá wọ́n kọ́ gbà yín gbọ́ tó bá wọ́n ẹni tí ò bá fẹ́ gbà yín gbọ́ kó lọ mu sódà èmi ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti sọ láti ìgbà wà ní kó lọ mu sódà kó lọ sùn.
Madam, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ ká distract àwọn akóòdù nínú class time. Also one.
Yeah, Mr. Olukayode.
All these people, I keep on asking them one simple question. And the simple question is, kí ọ̀bí tó dé kí lè mú wá sórí table?
Nothing.
Now, tí ọba ń ṣe public tó
kí ọ̀bí tó dé ọwọ́ lọ fi ń gbáyà kí ọ̀bí tó dé
máa gbé yín débẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run wa ẹ ní sọ̀rọ̀ náà ẹ jọ.
Ẹ máa gbé wa débẹ̀. Àwa mọ ọkọ̀ tó lọ. Ẹ jọ tó lọ náà. Mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn kí ọ̀bí tó dé kílẹ̀ fún wa. Secondly, alọ́ba ti lọ sin ọmọ ẹ̀ náà. Public ló pariwo kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tó gbé kó tó lọ wú òkú Mohbad.
9 days after.
Àwa fi owó public a fi gba lọ́yà ẹgbẹ́ sábẹ́ alọ́ba family. Ibi tí ó kọ́ ṣe mí. Let Aloba come back and tell us how much he has spent on the death of his son. Personally, his personal money.
Yeah.
Let him come and tell us. Ìyẹn ni one idiot kan sọ wípé wọ́n ní Yomi sọ wípé EFCC máa wèlé wọn. Wọ́n tí ìmọ̀ ọkàn. Wọ́n ní GoFundMe. Wọ́n ní wọ́n máa gbọ́ mi. Wọ́n ní GoFundMe. Wọ́n ní wọ́n force anybody kó wá dá GoFundMe. Pé mú ìwádìí kan lọ mú. Pé mú ìwádìí kan lọ mú. Mo wá béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ wọn. Mo ní ìjẹ́wọ́ mọ mí ní power of attorney. Tí bá fún Yomi ní power of attorney, mo ń sọ fún Yomi pé kó lọ act on my behalf on anything that concerns me.
Yes, as an ambassador.
Yes.
So,
authority lọ ní àtúntò.
Tí wọ́n bá mú ìwá, á ní bàbá Mohbad ló rọrùn níṣẹ́. Wọ́n ò mọ bí kéèṣe máa ń lọ. Yẹn mo fi sọ pé majority wọn ọ̀nà entity ni wọ́n.
Mr. Olúkáòdé ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ drop nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́ advise Yomi Fabayi lórí kíni mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí public mọ ìdí tí Yomi Fabayi fi face gbogbo mẹ́ẹ̀sì yìí ṣe rí kéèsì yìí ó wà between Lagos State Command àti Police Command gbogbo wa dẹ̀ la mọ̀ pé lẹ́yìn Lagos State Federal ló kàn
bẹ́ẹ̀
tẹ́ bá wo kéèsì yeah, between Panti and Zone 2. Between Panti and Zone 2. Between Panti and Zone 2. One is being controlled by Lagos State, and one is directly to the Inspector General of Police. Now, one is under Commissioner, one is directly to Assistant Inspector General of Police. Now, tẹ́bá wo kéèsì kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ Rájí Ọba àti Èjìbádéró in 70s. Ọgbọ́n wo ni Rájí Èjìbádéró lò níjọ́ tó pa Rájí Ọba níjọ́ Némì? Ó invite DPO wá sí Némì yẹn. Gbogbo bó ṣe patí tó ń ná owó fún tó ń jó, ó ti lọ Sálímọ̀ṣọ́, ó ti lọ pa bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Ó tún padà wá sí patí yẹn. Ìgbà kan dé court, DPO wá láti defend ẹ pé àwọn wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, àwọn jọ ṣe patí ìmọ̀jú ni. Evidence tẹ ní lọ́wọ́ yìí. Òun náà fi padà pin ẹ̀ down. Ìbọn tó lò, aṣọ tó wọ̀, fingerprint náà fi padà mú. Àwọn tó ṣe kéèsì yìí mọ ibi tó ń lọ, wọ́n ti lo àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Wọ́n ti settle command yẹn lẹ̀. That is the reason why you are having problem. No matter what, tẹ́ bá gbé lọ sí command yẹn, wọ́n lè push ẹ̀ further. That is the reason why táwọn family yẹn ṣe ń gbàdúrà pé gbogbo kéèsì yìí kó ṣà wà ní pàǹtí, kó má kúrò ní pàǹtí. Gbogbo tẹ́ bá gbé lọ, the more tó bá gbé lọ sí pàǹtí, kò síbi tó fẹ́ lọ.
Mo fẹ́ bọ́ tẹ̀sí ọkọ̀ fún ẹ. Alẹ́ ẹjọ́ tí wọ́n wà lẹ́ẹ̀ tó ní Mohbad kú tó ń pe bàbá ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Nígbà tí bàbá ẹ̀ gbé lọ sí Ògòǹgò àbí Ọ̀gọ̀ǹgọ̀ police station ni. Kí ló dé tí Ọ̀gọ̀ǹgọ̀ police station ló fún ọ̀gọ̀ Mohbad?
Ọ̀ lè gbé lọ sọ́gọ̀gọ̀.
Ọ̀gọ̀ǹgọ̀.
Ní ọ̀gọ̀ mi náà gbé lọ ọ̀gbé lọ police station.
One jurisdiction outside. One jurisdiction outside jurisdiction Mohbad not be.
God bless you. Then when they took him there, tí ọlọ́pàá rí òkú Mohbad, let's assume pé wọ́n náà ò lè give police report. Kí ló dé tí wọ́n put machinery in place?
Question tí mo béèrè lórí kíní nẹ́yìn mọ́nì láti tí wọ́n fẹ́ understand yìí. Mo ní somebody have to go down.
Máa gbọ́ mi. You know, after the uproar, the station here, a woman came out who is a member of staff in that police station. Only my hand is tied. There is calls upon calls upon calls upon calls on this case.
Baba Mohbad náà sọ náà. Baba Mohbad náà make calls in Jaya.
Secondly, there was a video they played for us of Sam Larry.
All stations settled.
Case closed. What is basic? I don't need anybody to tell me there is not an insider, a big insider in this case. Tí àìdá táwọn Alọ́ba family ti lọ sábà, àbí Wùmí family ti lọ sábà.
Ẹ ní sùúrù, Bàbá Olúkáòdé. Insider yẹn náà, ẹ kọ́kọ́ rò pé kí ni róòlù àdúrà? Ẹ sọ Wùmí lọ báyọ̀ kan, ṣé Wùmí yẹn bí àdúrà?
Ní sùúrù, Yomi, torí róòlù àdúrà yẹn. I will tell you Adura's role. Adura knew everything. Bọ̀bọ̀ tó fún Bukky Jesse ní VN. Ó ní òun ò mọ nǹkan tí wọ́n promise Adura. Tádùrà ò bọ́ta láti sọ. Adura knows if he talks, it will go down. And they must have promised Adura for certain things. As the same way they have promised Mohbad. Have you forgotten the statement of Mohbad on that day recorded, alleged? Well, you got it here, but I want to go on lórí social media. Pé Alọ́ba Joseph sọ pé ó ti gba owó tiẹ̀ òun náà lọ gbà tòun lọ́wọ́ public. Public ṣáà ti dáwó fún ẹ, èmi náà lọ gbà tèmi. How that is true or is not is alleged by my own perspective as a lawyer.
Mo ní orí ìtẹ́wárí ìyá yẹn pẹ̀láṣọ tó wọ̀ kò jẹ́ ẹni tó dáwó fún.
Wọ́n dáwó fún lóòótọ́ ó mismanage owó ni. Yomi, owó tí o bá jẹ́ téèyàn ò bá jìyà fún.
Ọ̀bùn ṣògùn
Tí o bá ṣiṣẹ́ máa gbọ́ mi, owó tó o bá jìyà fún tó o bá ṣiṣẹ́ fún tí o bá òtítọ́ wá ó máa lọ down the drain. Law nìyẹn, law of karma nìyẹn. And that is not even our own business. Are you getting me? Torí gbogbo shenanigans kan ṣe yìí, oníkálukú ń play script. Ìyá Mohbad àti Blessing àtàdúrà wọ́n ń play script tiwọn lọ. Bàbá Mohbad náà ó ń play script ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ ká bójú wẹ̀yìn ká wo ẹ̀yìn wa. Nígbà tí wọ́n ní wọ́n gbé Dàmọ́lá, bàbá Mohbad sáré lọ sí police station. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ yọ̀ mí. Kí ló ń bàbá Mohbad tó lọ sí police station? Nígbà tí wọ́n àtà bàbá Mohbad fún wa ní èsì, ó lóun rò pé àdúrà ló gbé. Àdúrà tó ń pariwo pé òrí láti bí ọdún kan kó o bá sọ̀rọ̀. Òun á gbọ́ pé wọ́n gbé, òun á ṣẹ̀ wá sáré lọ sí police station yẹn. Ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run.
Ẹ má gbàgbé pé wọ́n dá kéèsì yẹn padà. Wọ́n tún dá padà sí pàǹtí.
Máa gbọ́ mi.
Bàbá yìí náà, bàbá Mr. Olúkáyọ̀dé. Bàbá tó ń kírun pé tó bá jẹ́ àdúrà ní kó gbé. Tó bá jẹ́ kíní kan ní kó gbé. Nísìn bàbá ló ní ẹ̀wọ̀n tó parọ́ pé wọ́n gbé àdúrà, ilé àdúrà gbà wá o. Àdúrà tó sún ibẹ̀ yẹn for 2 days.
Yomi, mo máa ń béèrè question kan lórí platform tí n bá lọ. And question is who is fooling who? And people who are sincere, they normally reply me, Aloba is fooling himself. Níjọ́ tí wọ́n ti ka report tí wọ́n ní wọ́n kà, tàlẹ́ rí tó bọ́ síta lẹ́yìn Bukky Jesse nínú gbogbo wọn critical thinkers àbí critical thinkers wọ́n ń pè wọ́n. Lẹ́yìn tí Bukky Jesse bọ́ síta ní kọ́ńfọ́ àbí kọ́ńfílẹ̀ ń pè ló ẹ̀sẹ̀ bọ́ síta ló ń ṣépè kò ní dá fún Múyìwá bọ́ síta o Múyìwá ṣe o ọ̀wọ́n afọ́fún dátidàti. Ọ̀wọ́ kọ́ lọ́jọ́ ń pè sí bàbá Mohbad lẹ́yìn àti Múyìwá. Nígbà tọ́wọ́ kan sọ wípé Múyìwá is not to be trusted, wọ́n ní kọ́ lé Òdùmọ̀ṣù nìkan lọ kí Múyìwá yìí kọ̀ǹtínú tó dábùrú bàbá. Nísìn ẹ ti rí fọ́ọ̀tì Múyìwá ń sìn ẹ wá sọ pé kí Múyìwá bọ́ síta ẹ wá sọ wípé Múyìwá ló dá GoFundMe sílẹ̀. Ẹ ti gbàgbé pé bàbá lọ́ba fún Múyìwá ní power of attorney to go ahead to do and undo, to hire and to fire. That is why I said the majority of them are dumb up here. They don't know what the law is saying. What they use the GoFundMe to do is to fraud people. Kebori GoFundMe, àwọn èèyàn sọ pé wọ́n máa pé EFCC lé wọn lórí. Access Bank nǹkan, àbá ìgbowó sí Access Bank. Ta ló ní Access Bank? Personal account Aloba nìyà. So that means they use that same Access Bank also for fraud. That is why they are fooling themselves. But one thing I want to tell Yomi, don't be distracted. Be focused. All these people are distractors. They are on board to annoy you. to the point you say you are not more interested. Wọ́n tẹ̀ kí mọ́. Pé wọ́n tí mọ̀ lára yẹn wọn ò ní máa bọ́ síta kọ́ máa gbé mú ìwá ṣe pè. Kébù ìwá nìkan ló máa gbé pè. Wọ́n yìí máa sọ òkò fún bàbá Mohbad.
Àgbákò gidi ni máa yẹ.
Wọ́n yìí máa sọ òkò fún bàbá Mohbad fún wa.
It needs to pay seriously.
So Yomi Nisuru, it is not glaring that the CCTV was truly what? It was truly wiped away. It was truly wiped away by who? By Muiwa. I won't say more than that. God bless us.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's have Peters. Is Peters there? Peter Shegun Sunday, are you there? Peter Shegun Sunday, are you there? Olukoni, are you there? Olukoni, are you there?
Okay, Mr. Yomi, let me add this to it. So, can't talk to Obeya Kontode. You will need a rugged lawyer, not necessarily mean to be a son, not even a son. You will need a rugged lawyer, and everybody knows that lawyer no wolo mamagba. So ẹni tó bá máa contribute tó bá ní ìgbàgbọ́ kó contribute, ẹni tí ò bá ní contribute kó jókòó. But your lawyer should not be hidden lawyer now. I don't know, your NGO might have his own lawyer, but yes, you need a radical lawyer to get paid. Yeah.
What's a radical lawyer?
Okay.
But they are good. They are working.
Yeah.
Have a public lawyer. Don't mind.
Yeah.
He's a doctor in the law.
So I understand your lawyer might be a son, but you need a radical lawyer. Kí làwọn Fẹ́mi Fálànà fi jẹ lọ nígbà yẹn ìgbà tó ń ṣe lawyer fáwọn Ransome Kuti kò Fẹ́mi Fálànà ò ṣe son now, he's just a radical lawyer. Ìgbà tí Riga ní Fáwẹ́hìnmí tó ń fight fún Délé Gíwá nígbà Babangida in 80s kò ṣe son now, but because of his voice. Even though that DSM lẹ́gbà yẹn táwọn student bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí join ní university, àwọn activists tó jẹ́ student tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí join DSM kò ń ṣe SAN. So even if the person is not kókò tẹ̀ jẹ́ radical lawyer tó jẹ́ pé public will be using your NGO to fund it, kókò máa jáde kó máa bá wa pariwo tá bá fẹ́ ṣe protest kí radical lawyer yẹn wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Your own lawyer might not be there, but that radical lawyer will be there.
They were there during the press conference. They were there during the press conference.
Okay. No, I know. You brought your lawyer. But you know, because of maybe because of their caliber or because of their style, they might not be radical. Yeah. That does not mean that they are not brilliant. That is their own field. They might sit down and observe from the far. But one thing about the radical lawyer is that the radical lawyer is always on the field.
Just like activists. Radical lawyer. There are lawyers and there are human rights lawyers.
Okay.
So most human rights lawyers are always radical. They are. You understand?
Yeah. So, you need someone like that.
Though I don't know, somebody very son of one of the top lawyers, or let me say, a former minister and attorney general of the Fed. Hey, go outside. I told you what I'm
Okay.
don't come and stop. So they have shown interest, but we are still looking for other, trying to see if we can get other persons to help. And at this stage, you can't see. Even some of them will come out on pro bono to say we are ready to face this. I have many senior advocates to monitor, but they might not be able to play the radical stuff. So when we have the young person now, for the young lawyer, we will still go for the person. So as soon as we get that, I will bring it up. But
if you get that person, bring the person to your platform. Let the person come and talk on your platform. Now, it is the interest of the public. Okay, in combat affair, I defer contribute from. Apart from the lawyer you have in your NGO only in a lot of things you are doing. You cannot be doing only justice for Mohbad throughout your life. It's not possible. You have other things you must do. But public, let's say 80% are on this platform because of justice for Mohbad. So when you bring in an activist that is a lawyer, now it will not be between the family okay kò ní anybody tó máa jáde tó máa sọ pé okay o Yomi ló lọ mú owó NGO ló lọ fi gbà. No, it is our choice. We want this person láti wà bẹ́ẹ̀. You need someone like that.
Gbogbo eléyìí tí ó jáde ìsìn, person can fire immediately. It can even ó dáwọ̀ case to about to file of the court. Come and push ọlọ́pàá láti look into evidence.
Yes, if you have such lawyer. If you have such lawyer, even lawyer yẹn ó lè lọ sí corona. Ó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ ní corona, but if you go to corona and speak, wọ́n lè má fẹ́ gbọ́ because you are not a lawyer. Wọ́n á fi law, wọ́n á fi pin èèyàn down. But your radical lawyer can go there. My clients have an evidence tó nìkan tó pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ submit fún DPP. Let's check this one. Before we submit any report to DPP, look at this test. My Lord, look at this test. What is happening to this test? Party is not doing anything, Zotu is not doing anything. And this is an evidence that in your and the Baba of the child can confirm that he saw the blood, and part of the family member saw the blood. In your video.
Check one of the on a good day. Be address a message here.
Yes.
Thomas sọ pé kọ́pọ̀ wá sí corona tó bá ní kò ṣòwò ó ní kó ṣe bá drill ẹ̀ ní corona yẹn. Tó bá fọ pé ṣé wọ́n ní kò ṣòwò tó bá sọ pé okay my lord ẹ̀yà ká fún láyè benefit of the doubt ẹ̀yà ká gbé Dàmọ́lá yẹn wá sọ pé Dàmọ́lá yẹn kó náà appear. Ṣé Dàmọ́lá yẹn náà ló wá kí òun ní corona inquest kó nǹkan lòun.
Mr. Yomi kò ní sí àyè rẹpẹtẹ because nǹkan tí mo expect kí George sọ ni pé kán lọ ṣe forensic fóònù wọn. Kìíní èèyàn kan ti claim pé òun ò wà guilty, èèyàn kan dẹ̀ sọ pé ìwọ ló ṣe. Okay, this is not anything dem ṣe fún dem claim pé ìwọ ló test mi sẹ́ handle ẹ̀ lélẹ̀.
So I can't be flying with police opinion.
Yes. Only Dàmọ́lá ni.
My investigation of ọlọ́pàá don't turn out to be false. Àìmọye ọlọ́pàá máa kó ìjọba ẹni tó commit crime lélẹ̀ tó bá dé court tó rà pé ní ẹ̀kọ́ ló ṣe. So why would you want to force it on anybody? Let's go through the normal process and procedure.
Mr. Yomi, ẹ lọ study kéèsì Èjìgbádéró tí òbí kí n gbà ẹ̀ mú sọ àti Rájí Ọba tó fi blame Rájí Ọba bus stop. Ẹ lọ study kéèsì. Ọlọ́pàá yẹn DPO tí kéèsì ẹ̀ wà jurisdiction ẹ̀ ó láti tún wá defend Èjìgbádéró pé no. Mo wà ní party ẹni ní táìmù tẹ́ sọ pé ní ikú. Ọlọ́pàá ló tún defend ẹ̀ tí ò bá ṣe pé strong evidence wà tí adájọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe wá ní no. Let us do forensic. Let us look at the ìbọn tó náà fi pààyàn jẹ́ ká wo fingerprint tó bá ń bẹ̀ ní fingerprint Èjìgbádéró. Ṣebí nǹkan tó fi dájọ́ ọkú fèjì Èjìgbádéró ń yẹ ẹ̀yẹn nìyẹn. That should be around 72 or 1975. Kéèsì yìí ẹni ìdí radical lawyer tí ò ní gbà. Nǹkan tí VDF fi ń jẹ́ lọ nìyẹn. nǹkan kékeré tí BDM wọra ṣe yẹn wọn ò bá tẹ ojú ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ lórí Bobrisky bọ̀ nítorí pé lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ wà rádíkà ó tẹ̀lé lọ síbẹ̀ ó tẹ̀lé dé ibẹ̀ bàbá Fálànà gan gbé wò ó kó pé àwọn ọmọ yìí máa dọ̀tí mi because they are rádíkà anything fáwọn ọmọ yìí ó máa lead to protest wọ́n máa jáde sí street wọ́n máa lọ pariwo ministry ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ mọ́. tábà ní ká lọ máa wá lọ́ọ̀yà tó wà ní kàtígórì irú àwọn bàbá Fálànà yẹn ọjọ́ wọn ti dalẹ̀ bọ̀ radical lawyer àbí activist tó sì lọ́jọ́ iwájú tó sì ń lọ tó fẹ́ jà fáwọn ọ̀gá lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yìn bọ́n ṣe jà ní 80s ní ayé Gani Fáyẹ̀mí wọ́n gbé more than 20 times ní táìmù Babangida ó máa ń kó toothbrush ẹ̀ sínú portmanteau ẹ̀ káàkiri ńgbà yẹn ni tó fi ń jà káàkiri we need somebody like that tó máa bá wa pariwo tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì bá mọ̀ pé yes nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ because many of your artists they are not part of this justice wọn ò join yín òun ni mo fi sọ fún yín pé Mr. Yomi Fabayi don't be jumping around again because tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tán àwọn tẹjọ wà ní industry náà wọn á ní ṣó tán ẹ nítorí ẹ̀ là ṣe dá sí ẹ àwọn ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ please build your family within this cycle ẹni tí ò bá fẹ́ wá sí platform yìí nǹkan tó bá gbọ́ lórí platform yìí kán lọ discuss ẹ̀ lórí platform wọn ẹni tí ò bá yé kó padà wá sí platform yìí kó wá béèrè question if they want to contribute let them come and contribute here.
please ẹ jẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ lọ́yà ilé iná hold on ẹ jẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ lọ́yà ẹ̀ ó ṣùgbọ́n he's also a radical lawyer hold on. He was one of the lawyers that came to the inquiry. Hello, the law. Hello, sir.
I'm with you.
Eka, sir.
Good evening.
Me, boy, that we are Igbo speaker. But we're live.
Me, I'm on a speaker bed. Me, so.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
sorry. I'll pay later. We're live. I'll probably prefer engaging, but I'll pay later. He's not feeling
Just
fine.
imagine. But for the fact that you are making everything to be transparent, it is enough for people to celebrate you. Ẹni tó bá máa parọ́ kò lè dédé pé lọ́ọ̀yà lẹ́yìn náà. Àṣà tí kọ́kọ́ bá lọ́ọ̀yà sọ̀rọ̀, a máa jọ budán lórí platform. But you call that lawyer directly. That means pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó wà yìí dì nínú kínní. Ẹ má bá anybody jà. Yomi Fabayi, please don't fight anybody. Mo ti explain. IQ ní kínní. Ẹlòmíì suffer problem. Intelligent quotient because of depression, because of location, because of poverty. Ẹni tí ò lówó lọ́wọ́ tán fún ní 5,000 wá lọ bó fà Yomi Fabayi. Á faraya síbẹ̀ náà. Á ṣépè fún Yomi Fabayi náà. Gbogbo kìíní.
Àṣẹ̀wó tó máa ṣe àwọn ẹ̀mà àwò ọmọ àṣàkà.
Tó bá bu wọn á tún fún òun 10,000 lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la. Ẹni tó wà lára country tán sọ fún pé tó bá bú Yomi Fabayi á máa gbé ẹ wọ UK. Ṣé kò ní bú Yomi Fabayi ni? Please don't look at that side. Distraction lásán ni. Distraction ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, don't look at that side. Àwọn nǹkan wà tẹ́ ti ṣe tó wà lórí YouTube kò ń ṣe ní kò ń ṣàná. There are some of your videos on activism that is about 6-7 years ago. Ó wà lórí YouTube now. It's not hidden. It's not because of justice of Mohbad. Ibi tí mo ti kọ́kọ́ ní problem pẹ̀lú yín ni CCTV. And believe me sincerely, I'm against the way you go with it because I've told you, sense of solidarity ni. Kọ́kọ́ wo àwọn tó máa wà but ìgbà tẹ́ bí pé advertise CCTV, I'm not happy. But thank God ìgbà tẹ́ explain nǹkan tó ju yín rí lójú mú yìí lọ́wọ́ mú yìí wá. Ẹlòmíì ò gbà but Bukky Jesse ti confirm ẹ̀ sí pé the same thing o tí Yomi ṣe o ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ mi náà o. Kí wá ló fẹ́ ká máa blame Yomi fún? Yomi fún wọn ní contact CCTV wọn ṣe anything. Ìwọ náà fún wọn ní voice note wọn ṣe anything. So kí lọ́tà wá ní káwọn máa lọ bá Yomi Fabayi jà nítorí pa fẹ́ support ẹ. Leave that one baba. Mo fẹ́ sáré ṣiṣẹ́ kan so I can later join you later. I will continue to be grateful for you.
I have 8 minutes left. Thank you so much.
God bless you for. We will join you in prayer. We will contribute. We will do anything to help you.
Thank you so much.
Our ojú jáde nítorí justice of Mohbad wọ́n á gbé ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n á ṣépè fún ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n á ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ lot of things lèmi náà fẹ́ ṣe lórí social media but wọ́n ti léyàn sá lọ but ẹ̀yin tí wọ́n lè sá lọ báyìí àfi ká máa celebrate yín kó ṣe gbogbo wa la lè gbójú wa jáde. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you. All right, thank you so much. Justice, are you Justice, are you there? Okay, I'm just.
Appreciate that, Mr. Yomi.
I'm here.
Ṣẹ́rí ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé ẹ̀kọ́ tá a ti ń ṣe látijọ́ ìyẹn, wọ́n pọ́sibù kí ẹ̀rù ti bá wọn sí wọ́n ń lo òwe tí lórí tẹ̀sí. Torí orí pé àwọn fámìlì Yorùbá àìkúfẹ́ kò lójú àìsàn. Àwọn ọmọ òfẹ́ dọ́kù fún ọmọ. So tí lọ́yà kan bá wà níta tó ń pariwo lóòótọ́ bí irú lọ́yà BDM yẹn ti ìtẹ̀jẹ́ Adéyanjú, bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ò kí ń wojú. So a nídìí lọ́yà tó máa pariwo síta tó jẹ́ wípé kò ní jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn gbádùn nǹkan kékeré tó bá rí gbádùn kò ní jẹ́ kí.
Wọ́n ti àrẹ́sì ọ̀tá ọlọ́wà wọ́n àrẹ́sì ọ̀tá ọlọ́wà òṣùwàlà wọ́n àrẹ́sì ọ̀tá ọlọ́wà
irú àwọn lọ́yà ká máa ń kan yẹn ó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n nídìí iṣẹ́ wọ́n pọ̀ gan àwọn lóye ká ìbọ̀ ṣé àwọn àgbàlagbà yẹn wọn ò ní fẹ́ wọn ò fẹ́ nǹkan tó máa tè ní wọn wọn ò fẹ́ nǹkan tí ó máa di wọ́n máa bẹ̀ sí ní ojú ọwọ́ kiri pé kíní kan bọ́ṣẹ́ láwọn tó yẹ pé social media gangan níṣẹ́ wọn àwọn lọ́yà àwọn young staff yẹn tó yẹ pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbá staff. Ẹ ti gé ẹ̀tẹ̀ sọ ẹ tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán yìí.
Àgàgà tí wọ́n lọ rí obìnrin ká lọ rí obìnrin. Bí ẹ bá ń ta gbé protest l'Abuja ó tẹ̀lé fẹ́rọ̀.
Ẹgẹ́ tiẹ̀ irú àwọn tó ní spirit dé Adéyanjú yẹn àwọn yẹn gangan la need ẹbí tó ti àdírẹ́sì ẹni tó máa àdírẹ́sì ìbò gan-an wíkẹ́ tó jágbá àwọn tẹ́gọ̀dì bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ẹ̀dẹ́jì òkè ń wojú ẹ̀ òdèjì máa ń là á mọ gidi ni tó máa sọ bàbá lápọ̀rọ̀ gba orí ẹ̀ so nǹkan tá a ní sí nìyẹn.
Èmi ṣe máa lọ padà study law mọ́tara mi torí study law ẹ̀ ó jẹ́ kó máa fi àjẹ ní díẹ̀díẹ̀.
Exactly àwọn kan wà pé ẹgbẹ́ tọwọ́ bọ̀ tẹ̀lé tọwọ́ bọ̀ dáre sí tẹ̀sán máa gbé fáwọn àwọn tó pe àwọn onílọ́yà gbìtẹ́ mímú dáhùn ìgbọ́n bẹ̀rù gan lọ́wọ́ ẹgbẹ́ àgbẹ̀.
Irú bóyá wà ń sìn àwọn kan mi tó yẹ kí n bá wọn kò straight ń sìn màá kọ́ fẹ́ yẹra ìmọ̀ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́yà wọn sọ pé ìmọ̀ ló ń lọ kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́yọ̀ so I got you now I got you my brother.
Yeah, so ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán yẹn in fact wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ shed the light tó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo púpọ̀ nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe láti jọ ìyẹn tá a bá máa fi ṣe yẹn kò ní pẹ́ kò ní jìnnà everybody tó bá háì gbogbo wọn máa jókòó dáadáa everybody máa sit right ẹni tó bá parọ́ gan-an wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí níkà so nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn so a tún máa máa yájọ́ lórí ọ̀nà àfihàn yìí ṣe àwa wà pẹ̀lú níta.
Amen. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, sir.
Bless you. Justice, are you there? Justice, you stand. Are you there? Justice, you stand. Okay, we have just 3 more minutes to go. Okay, God's protection. Yeah, your point. Then we have Leo after.
Ekale everybody. Adẹ̀kú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lọ pẹ̀lú gbogbo bí àwọn òpùrọ́ ṣe parọ́ wọn tó wọ́n padà mọ̀ pé Joseph nìyẹn ẹ̀yin gangan ni wọ́n ń pè ní Joseph ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn kówèrè wọ̀nyí wọ́n ti rí àlá yín ṣe gẹ̀ẹ́dì wọn wá fẹ́ gbà bọ́ọ̀lù àwọn wọn fẹ́ forí kalẹ̀ but at last upon all their parabolating all their roaming about round ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kí ló padà já sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ náà padà sọ ṣẹ́gẹ̀t àwọn gan tuntun wá di Joseph alálàá àwọn náà tún wá láwọn ńlàlá torí àwọ ṣó wọn lọ́sàn-án wọ́n láwọn gan ńlàlá wọ́n ní sàmọ̀pọ̀ ẹlẹ́mìí làwọn wáò ẹlẹ́mìí ni wọ́n mọ bọ́n ṣe máa darí kéèsì wọn ò mẹni tó yẹ kán mú wọn ò mẹni tí ò yẹ kán mú ìyẹn náà dáa ẹ wò ó àwa ti rí i pé gbogbo kan tẹ́yẹ sọ látijọ́ ẹ kò sí lọ́bẹ̀ torí àwọn fúnra wọn náà padà confam ẹ̀ ṣẹ́gẹ̀t ìwọ wé ọ̀dì ọ̀dà náà fi confam ara wọn fún wa wọ́n ní gbogbo nǹkan táwọn ní wọ́n ní bàbá wọn ló ń kanta sú gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣẹ́gẹ̀t wọ́n ní bàbá wọn òun ló máa ń sọ pé káwọn máa gbélẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn dẹ̀ ti kọ́kọ́ sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ́ pé everybody wọn ò gbàgbọ́ to the extent tó yẹ pé ìkan gan nu wọn tó máa ń fẹ̀ fún ẹmẹ́lẹ́ tó gbé uber mi lẹ́nu wọn yẹn àgbé uber mi ìyẹn gan ìgbà tó gùnkè gan kò lè gbé uber mi mọ́ ṣe ló rárá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ́gẹ̀t ṣe ló rárá ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò sọ̀rọ̀ kò pariwo sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ kò ṣe mọ́ tọ́lápá wọn ti jábọ́.
wọ́n lẹ́rìí ọkàn ní
kò jábọ́ wọ́n ti jábọ́ mọ́ wọ́n ti kúrò ní employee wọ́n ti di kíní àwa ti mọ bí tí kéèsì wà justice táwọn wá ká mọ̀ wulẹ̀ wá lọ́nú ilé wọn mọ́ ṣẹ́gẹ̀t ẹ jẹ́ ká wá nǹkan wa síwájú ká mọ̀ wulẹ̀ sọ fún wọn ká mọ̀ sọ fúnra wa pé ẹ kí bàbá gbá front mọ́ torí àti mọ̀ pọ́wọ́ gbogbo wọn ò mọ́ àti mọ̀ pé kankan náà ni gbogbo wọn ọwọ́ wọn ò mọ́ nínú kéèsì yẹn rárá for us to even be looking for justice inside their family definitely we too we are not looking for any justice because if I could remember the other time.
just protection bàbá ti yọ ọwọ́ bàbá kúrò àti yọ owó ìwà ẹ̀ kúrò kò fọlọ́ bàbá kúrò láàrin 2 weeks justice wà fúnlẹ̀ gbogbo ọlá pé nítorí pé bá ṣe ń fi owó yẹn àwọn eléyìí wọ́n yọjú síbẹ̀ bí ẹni pàjọ́ wá justice ọwọ́ ń kọ́ náà kó tá à ń ṣe ni gbogbo bí jọba nípa lọ I can tell you for free jọ́ta lọ sọ́dọ̀ commissioner of police yẹn gùrẹ́sì yẹn wà compound yẹn jọ yẹn òun ló lọ́ba lọ́wọ́ lẹ̀ ta ló ní tọ́hún yẹn báwo ni commissioner yẹn báwo lọ ṣe lè wọlé that is what happened nígbà tó gbé dé zone 2 ìjọba ọba yẹn débẹ̀ náà ní story ọgbẹ́ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ìyá àbúrò yẹn kò ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ju pé ó kọ̀ àdúrà ní kọ́ bá fọwọ́ kàn kò sí yẹn but anywhere tí bàbá yẹn bá ti wà involved bàbá yẹn nígbà tí kọ̀mándì títí Dàmọ́lá àjọwà mẹ́rin tó fi forí ṣọ́pọ̀ táwọn fi fídíò ọ̀hún tó sọ pé kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí social media so gbogbo ẹwọ CCTV.
Mr. Yomi ṣé ti gbàgbé ni ṣé ti gbàgbé ni ṣé ti gbàgbé ni yes madam.
Leo, unmute your mic. Lórí mi ní pẹ́ máa lọ. Ẹ̀kọ́ fún yàn bóri díṣọ́. Tún bá lórúkọ jẹ́ ẹni ká sọ díẹ̀ ká mẹ́nu kúrò. Sọ díẹ̀ báwo? Gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa sọ. Gbogbo ẹ̀ délẹ̀. Leo, are you there? Leo. All right, Expander. About your final submission so that I can be going. Expander, are you there?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm here. I'm all listening. You see, like everyone has said, and we've said this time with our number, it's only that people won't listen, but they will not act. Okay, we've talked about radical lawyer. We've been talking about it now for about 2 months ago or thereabouts, if not more. But people are not forthcoming to support the issue of this radical lawyer. We say it in different platforms, okay, but people were still scared, kind of, I don't know, simply because the issue of GoFundMe and Access Bank with Baba, all of them.
Just give a final submission.
No, yeah, I'm not saying that people are being scared. Nípa pé káwọn èèyàn kan dáwó torí owó tó ti dá.
Ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ gbogbo owó ọ̀skẹ̀t fún ọ̀dẹ̀.
Yeah, so, but in a nutshell, ó ti fojú hàn fún gbogbo wa, ó dẹ̀ wà more glaring now that all that the Break the Silence Foundation has been doing and which is still doing, ibi tí àwọn tó ń frustrate effort yẹn, àwọn tó ń block passage yẹn, so that we will not see the justice. Àti rí pé wọn ò ju bí méjì sí mẹ́ta lọ, àti rí bí tán ti wá, kò kọjá ọ̀dọ̀ Múyìwá, Bàbá and their cohorts. So, Gure náà ni cohort wọn and the likes. Àti the likes of Bukky Jesse gbogbo wọn tí wọ́n kó káàkiri, because ẹni yìí sọ categorically Yomi ló ń ṣàti ara ẹ̀ nígbà tó rọ̀ 3 seconds sí kọjáde irọ́ nígbà tó yá àṣìké Magnus Ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ sí wọn ni wọ́n gbà ìgbà tó yá she came out ló kí ká má pòrọ́ ká má jalè àdúrà ló ṣáàtì Yomi.
No pedigree, kò sí pedigree.
Yeah, she said it, and yet she came back to say kò sí wọn kan ní 3 seconds yẹn irọ́ náà pariwo wọ́n tún padà wá kọ́ má dárúkọ Zomo. You know, it shows everything. Àwọn ni wọ́n block ẹ̀ wọn dẹ̀ fẹ́ justice but orí Mohbad máa ẹlẹ́dàá ọlọ́run ọba tó ṣẹ̀dá Mohbad ó máa jẹ́ kó rí justice because ó ń fi àṣírí tẹ́ bá rí other platforms tẹ́ bá rí bí àṣírí wọn ṣe ń tú síta no be small thing everybody ń fàjà gidi gan káàkiri here and there so ọlọ́run ò fàbọ́sì Mohbad náà ò fàbọ́sì àwọn tó kó mọ́ra tó rò pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó rò pé ọ̀rẹ́ náà kó tó kú náà ti sọ ó ní friends enemy you know.
Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn tó wá tètè come out kọ́ ṣe the right thing.
Even àdúrà tí ò bá jáde.
Àyẹ̀ standard yẹn.
Àdúrà ẹ rí expander ẹ rí interview tí àdúrà dìde yẹn ṣe ni ẹ rí ni olóòmọ alálàárí Mohbad olóòmọ àárín lójú oorun wọ́n ní orí bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ti kọ sílẹ̀ definitely Mohbad gan ti ní ó ti kọrin sílẹ̀ tó ti yapa torí orin tí àdúrà ń kọ́ sí orin Mohbad ló ń kọrin lé lórí ṣẹ́gẹ̀t ó dẹ̀ wá sọ nínú kíní yẹn pé 100 song ló ń ti kọ sílẹ̀ definitely Mohbad ọdún yẹn ọlọ́wọ́ ọmọ ni ọkàn ò bá balẹ̀ burúkú.
So in a nutshell you see gbogbo wa ti.
ẹ ẹ dàrú jẹ́ ẹ náà lórí ilé ìzẹ̀ fún.
No, of course. Ẹni tí kì í wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ gbogbo nìyẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹni tí kì í wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ gbogbo nìyẹn aside from Wunmi, Darusha tún ní kí orin wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. You know, so àti spending lórí ìdàbọ̀ wọ́n ti gbá spending yọ, wọ́n ti change password kìíní ẹ̀ mọ́ lọ́wọ́ so spending ò ní mọ́ ó ti di Darusha nìkan kó jẹ́ òun àti Wunmi. So, you know, alábòsí a máa lówó a máa kọ́lé bọ̀ àtúbọ̀tán wọn ò ní dá ìgbẹ̀yìn wọn ò ní dá òun la ti ń rí i pé gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣàbòsí ní the justice for Mohbad àṣírí wọn máa tú so gbogbo àwa yòókù ta rí pé tí kì í ṣe pé emotion là ń kìbọ̀ táwọn ẹgbẹ́ nǹkan tí Bukky gan tún sọ lẹ́nìí ó ní tó bá ń wá ọ̀rẹ́ nǹkan tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ kan kú ní bẹ́ẹ̀ bí
expander.
Yeah.
But ó dà pé ọkọ̀ mu àṣírí ni ṣó possible kí àbúrò ìyàwó yàn kó ẹ̀ ń bá wọn mọ̀ yàn tí bàbá ẹ̀ dẹ̀ bá pẹ́ yìí wà láyé.
Bàbá ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ sọ yẹ àwọn tó múlẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ sọ yẹ àwọn tó múlẹ̀ àbí ṣé bàbá yẹn pẹ̀lú àwọn tó múlẹ̀ yẹn ṣé Darusha àbúrò ìyàwó yẹn ṣó pẹ̀lú àwọn tó múlẹ̀ yẹn
allegedly àwọn
allegedly so what are you talking about why tí wàá ní ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe so now ọ̀rọ̀ kìí tí mo sọ
ẹ má bínú sir Mr. Yomi
1 minute let me just finish this 1 minute ó lẹ́nìkan ó ní ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn ń gbé London ọ̀rẹ́ tiẹ̀ kan wá kú sí Birmingham ọlọ́pàá sì lọ wá ẹni tó wà ní London yẹn pé jọ̀wọ́ ló ti rẹ́ni yìí last so therefore pé homicide ìwákùwà lọ́ máa wá tó sọ ní everybody lọ́ máa gbé lọ́ máa question ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀fẹ́ kan question bàbá ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀fẹ́ kan béèrè anything lọ́dọ̀ bàbá ṣùgbọ́n láàkáyé wọn náà wo story tó sọ wá wo bẹ ṣe ń shield bàbá anybody òbú bàbá bọ́tọ́ máa ti sọ pé kí bàbá wá sọ ọkọ̀ báyìí àbí kí ní báyìí ẹ máa bú wọn.
Blessing tó ju nǹkan sínú kinní yẹn like I said initially she is doing that representing a blood ẹgbẹ́ tó wà yìí
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
but whatever the case may be we will know very soon ìyá bàbá yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni náà.
So can everybody remain calm ká dẹ̀ dúró ti the real justice fighter láti máa sọ pé lágbájá ọ̀tá mi dùn sí gbogbo ẹ̀ tí ń fojú hàn gbogbo wa ti ń rí so let us stand by the real justice fighter tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé a fẹ́ gba justice for ọmọdé yìí so gbogbo bí tá a bá fẹ́ move sí gbogbo bí tí a bá fẹ́ lọ let us move in mass I think that's the only way we can get to where we're going on time tá a bá rìn ní kankan we won't get there So we have to move as a team. We have to work as a team to get to where we're going. So justice for Mohbad is justice for all. Thank you very much.
All right, you have just 1 minute because I want to sign out.
Okay, Mr. Yomi, ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́mi jẹ́ fẹ́ sọ pọ̀. Èmi kàn fẹ́ mo fẹ́ ṣe salute yín ni because kíyàn tó lè mọ jàmbá gbogbo wàhálà tẹ̀ ń ṣe káàkiri yìí. Mo mọ̀ wípé ní ẹ̀yin ń dààmú káàkiri látara wípé ní àwọn ọmọ yín tó ẹ bá bí sáyé káwọn má lè rí dààmú rárá. Iṣẹ́ lẹ́yìn ṣe yìí àwọn náà máa jèrè ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Dàrúṣà ẹ̀ bá mo Mohbad. Ó dẹ̀ kọ́ lórí Instagram and the end of the day bàbá Mohbad padà petition ìgbà tó dé police station kọ́rọ̀ yẹn balẹ̀ mọ́ di wàhálà wọn ládùúrà ni ìgbà tádùúrà ti include tádùúrà lóhùn ni wọ́n da ẹjọ́ yẹn nù ìyẹn ló fún wọn ní opportunity gbà tí àdúrà tó chat yín wọ́n tún fi yí pọ́n Dàmọ́lá wọ́n ti mọ̀ yí pé nígbà bá ti gbé kó lérí ẹni tó ṣe náà gbèsè rẹ̀ lómi wọ́n máa padà dánù ni ṣe understand ẹ̀ka ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé ṣẹ́rí èmi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo public because public generally wọ́n try kí wọ́n tó lè dúró tí wọn ló mọ to this extent wọ́n náwó wọ́n nára at the end of the day ibi tẹ́jọ́ yẹn padà já sí náà ni ló jẹ́ kó sú everybody àmọ́ ti fojú hàn nísìnyí àrùn ojú ni àwọn àgbàlagbà wọ́n ní àrùn ojú yàtọ̀ sárùnú àrùn ojú lélẹ̀ kì í sànù àrùnú rárá everybody ti mọ ẹni tó wà lórí justice lóòótọ́ ìpele tó ń jà fún justice ó tọ́ ṣe understand my ìyẹn lèmi fún wa rọ public pé kánjọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ká má jẹ́ oṣù wa ká má jẹ́ ó rẹ̀ wá ọ̀nà ẹni tá a rí pé ní lóòótọ́ òótọ́ ló gbámú nídìí justice yìí ká support ẹ̀ torí ẹni tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ kọ́ ní lamaki o bí ẹni tó ṣe láṣẹ parí láti fi gbóríyìn tó yẹ pé táwa yìí náà bá dàgbà á lè mọ ní pé ní nígbà táwa ní kékeré nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà lélẹ̀ ọlọ́dẹ ní káwa náà nípa ń bẹ̀ adẹ̀jálájàyè ẹ̀jọ́ láti wọlé ní pé kinní yẹn láti lè jẹ́ pé kẹ́ni wá tọ̀rọ̀ nípa náà ẹ̀jọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run public ẹ jẹ́ ká support the foundation tó wà ní òtítọ́ láti jà fún justice for Mohbad ní gbogbo ọ̀nà táratára tọkàntọkàn tí lágùn wa táti sí support bọ̀ ẹ̀jọ́ tó wọlé ẹ jẹ́ ká continue kádẹ̀ gbẹ́nu kó ní pé bóyá ẹnìkan ló bímọ ẹnìkan ni ẹni tó bímọ kọ́ ló ń wá justice àwọn àlú ìlà ń wá justice ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ kò thank you everyone Mr. Yomi God bless you expander and greet everyone.
Good evening, Senator Expander. Good evening, everyone. And yes, I was actually busy before. I should have been here earlier. Mr. Yomi, it's so nice to see you. Although I don't like the mood, I see you and you're saying, like you don't, like I don't really just, I know what I'm saying. But please, Mr. Yomi, there is one thing I want you to know. It's not because of today. It's all because of tomorrow. Wọ́n ní tá a bá ṣe kíní kan tá a bá kíní kan ẹni tó máa yin ni ẹni tí òkùnkùn ní yin ni kòkùnkùn ní yin ni. And now something is glaring. Everybody can see the truth now. Despite the fact, look at what has happened. More than a year, going to 2 years now, that we have been looking for a way to crack this case. And some group of people actually have something like this with them, and they refuse to let it out until when they spoil everything, that everything doesn't have a meaning. Because to me now, having such a thing, and can you imagine if not that they are so gullible, look at what they did. Somebody wants to give you something, you will not even manage to squeeze 1 minute or few seconds out of it as an evidence, even if you want to pay that person. Mr. Yomi, I even try to get like few seconds out of evidence. He managed to get that, and you are still saying that kini yenko real. Then who is the stupid one? Who is the wise one? It is here, everyone can see it. Everyone can see it. And you see, this is called obstruction of justice, because you have something that you can actually fight with, and you held it to yourself. now saying that you are giving it to Aloba. And Mr. Aloba is not that much educated. What do you want him to do? Now, Etipagogo against you are now saying that Mommy Rich Grace and Aloba should be going there to go and face it. Fine, to go and face what? What are they going there to go and face now? You have already ruined everything. And I don't understand why these people are like this. Because I just don't get it. Because I asked myself, and I actually didn't crack I can't get the answer to all this. So, Mr. Yomi, please, we really appreciate you so much. Everybody has saying the truth. Now they are saying that they should be blamed. They should go and blame it on Muiwa. Blame it on Muiwa for what reason? Blame it on Muiwa for what reason? When we were asking, when we were telling them then that this is the big. Mr. Yomi told you that you have submitted everything, and you are people that asked for it. He gave it to you. Go and get this. Go and get that. Get the CCTV out, and you messed everything up. And you are blaming it on Yomi. Yomi Kinikonye. Have you seen your lives now? Have you seen your lives now? So keep crying around. Keep you are still going out there. You are still gathering together. You think that don't you know people are the way people see you? People see you for who you are now. You are losers. That is just it. You are losers. It is not that maybe because this thing. I'm actually so angry, Mr. Yomi. I'm sorry for using such words on your platform, but I just have to say this out for once and for all. It is so frustrating, so annoying that I don't even understand this kind of people. And these are parents, and I'm very sure that they have children in their own homes as well. This is the way they are treating their children. Instead of you to sit down and analyze what now you're going to give this poor boy justice, you'll be looking for somebody else for conversation. You'll be calling them names, looking for who to call names. That is how that's what you do all day. That's your own justice for Mohbad. Is that what's going to give us justice? Keep doing it. Everybody can see you guys for who you are. Mr. Yomi, please stay safe out there. I'm so worried about your safety out there, and I'm so worried about your boy Korede, and I'm very sure God will actually be your God and God will be with you there. Please, Mr. Yomi, your safety really matters now a lot because we can see them for who they are now. These are the same people that they will go now. Or you keep dancing, and we're here for their coco. Now, Buki is withdrawing herself out of it. She's not like, what is she? What is she getting? She says she's taking general.
Àwọn tó wà nílé yẹn ọmọ tó pa Mohbad, one or two of them are responsible for what fighting, and police ìfẹ́ wọ́kọ̀, Lagos State Police Command ìfẹ́ wọ́kọ̀ will get to the root of it and it will come out. Don't worry, we know what they do now. Àti mo bá ṣe ambush tí ọlọ́pàá bá fẹ́ investigate, then we know the right steps to take. Kò ṣe ìtàbá aṣọ orí social media, but with me, if you see me quiet, just Emma will. This one,
so just take much of your time, Mr. Yomi. That's all I just have to say for now. Thank you so much, Mr. Yomi.
Thank you, thank you.
I was a very, very shy guy.
All right, happy birthday in arrears to you. Owoni Koko of Justice for Mohbad.
Thank you, sir.
Many happy returns. Ashodomadu by Nishawa, Ashodomadu, Ashoromoro, by Nishawa, Ashoromoro.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Don't forget to send us our own cake because we justice fighter will love to eat cake as well. Happy birthday to you, in good health, my brother. Bless you and bless your soul. I can tell you confidently that Mohbad is going to get justice, and none of us will use our lives to replace it. When the victory, when the justice is being served, we know them and we are getting closer. All the, shakara, all the threat they are giving those people in the house, they should know that if they refuse to come out clean now, if eventually the truth comes out, if they come for them wherever they are, they cost it on themselves. They should know by now that Mohbad wants justice and is going after the justice. Mohbad knows the role they played, and he wants them to come clean. Clean yourself and leave it for those responsible only, so that you can enjoy your future. But if you conceal it to the time that the people and justice come for you, wherever you are, wherever your families are, they will come for you and they will get that justice out. So I'm going to be appealing to you. If you have escaped, ẹgbàgbé kọ́ọ̀tì ẹgbàgbé kiri kan, tó bá di pé rí kèsì bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́ọ̀tù oníyọ yìí, ẹ jẹ́wọ́ kẹ́ sọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kẹ́ yọra yín kúrò kẹ́ máa bá láìpẹ́ yín lọ. Other than you wait until they get close on you, because by the time the real deal comes out, some of it close down on all of you. Anymore, they will close down on all of you, because if it's case they don't see, if they do until they close down on all of you and bring you down to justice. So the best thing is you have a little lifeline. Remove yourself, send out your truth, speak your truth, and say, I am ready to testify virtually. I am not going to be part of what took Mohbad's life. Don't come out for anybody if your hand is not there. Even when you are court, is this time you say, hey, I want to start a new life. I'm not going to be part of the old nonsense. At the end of the day, you see, want to stay away. Because whatever it is that they promise, the moment they assume that body, Mohbad is going to get justice. It's coming and it's coming hot. Alright, to this end, I'd like to use this opportunity to say thank you. While I'm rounding up, I want to say thank you to all my comment section. Thank you all for coming through today. Thank you for sharing your insights and deep analysis on this particular crusade and struggle and advocacy. Thank you all for coming through. Comment section, this is for you guys. You need to understand that fighting for justice is pure, it is natural, it is lawful. Those trying to cover up are the ones that are committing serious crime. Those collecting money to cover up those that took Mohbad's life are the social misfits and criminals that we will have to fight hard and ensure that they pay with whoever they are, wherever position they are, no matter who they are, they must pay and they must pay severely. One know why they go to cover up all this stuff. Oh, well, no. Trust me, it is still Mohbad's money that they are using to cover up, probably because they believe that they have a connection. There is this connection with what the claim Mohbad left behind, but that truth will come out and it will come out beautifully. Mohbad will get justice and he will get it the right way. I don't care if it is your family that did it or played any part. Justice is justice, and Mohbad is going to get it. So while I'm saying thank you to the comment section, I have to say thank you also to the panelists. All the panelists that came in through today, this is for you guys. Thank you, I appreciate you.
Nothing so we don't forget, nothing so we don't forget. We still there ask questions.
We're going to be asking questions. What happened to Mohbad? Who finished him up? Who made him to lose so much blood? All of you in the house, you know what happened. And at the end of the day, you want to cover it. And you think the karma is not going to catch up with you. You want to lose your own future trying to protect somebody. Trust me, something is going to happen very huge. And all of you, if you don't speak up now, you'll find yourself in the dock. And the world will look at you. And every of your family member, including those that are associated with you, they will pay severely for this you have done to the Nigerian public. Trust me, the day of reckoning is coming. Oma Shele, and it will happen. I want to use this medium to say a huge thank you to my moderators, to my senators at the Break the Silence Foundation Human Rights NGO. Trust me, guys, I appreciate you for your sacrifices. We are on point. Thank you so much. Thank you. LB, our makeup, allegedly, they know certainly. They know what is happening. They know what is up. and maybe that person is the one that was given assignment to do on behalf of whoever, I don't know, but they will pay because that truth will come to fall and the world will see the truth. Adura, Aloba, it is time for you to speak up fully now. Because if anybody is deceiving you that there is an escape route, they are fooling you. And trust me, don't trust your mom. She's not doing this because she loves you. She's not doing everything because she cares about you. She never cared about Mohbad. Trust me, even mothers, they mislead their children. It is when you get to that point, you will know that I was actually telling you the truth. I was the only one that wanted to come out clean. They are deceiving you. They want to ruin your future when you have opportunity. All the things that they are telling you, turn your leg. You are the one to be telling them, take, because you are the direct and you are the real heir to that throne. Now, they are deceiving you with patchy stuff. They abandoned you initially. That means they will still abandon you again. So we're back to 2. And at the end of the day, you'll be seeing what is your inheritance being taken away from you. Trust me, guy, you need to stand up, fight for your brother so that you can actually enter his shoes and continue his legacy. That one, none of them can touch you. Because if they touch you, your mom will know who touched you. Your dad will know who touched you. So don't be scared that they will touch you. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa fọwọ́ kàn ẹ́. Ó bá ti rí oṣù àdúrà àwọn kìnnìkan King White. Wọ́n kàn parọ́ fún ẹ. Àbí this, àbí that. Kìnnìkan ayé òun ti bàjẹ́. Gbogbo wọn yàn jámọ̀ kankan. You will see what will happen to all of them eventually. All my don't see, you will see. I don't joke, I don't make noise with riffraffs. You know, they tell about it law, abombo, go share one. Like I'm saying, go share one. Talk about Kuala or Lalosumaku. At the end of the day, whatever it is, justice from above is on its way. And without missing words, I'd like to say thank you also to my gifters. To my gifters, this is for you. Thank you so much.
Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Tell me who called the shots. Who called the nurse? Make it a fear, God. Even if you're bad, but I'm better. And if you know, you know.
I bring the Silence Foundation. It's a human rights organization set up to give voice to the voiceless, advocate and pass the message of human rights, and of course, propagate the message of human rights. Continue to support, continue to stand by, break the Silence Foundation, because that is our best way to give back to the society. That is our best way to play a part in ensuring that this country is working well for all of us. Because at the end of the day, if I abandon Nigeria and you abandon Nigeria, the next person abandon Nigeria, and we only talk about the problem of Nigeria, who will fix Nigeria? How do Nigeria now work well? You cannot abandon Nigeria and want Nigeria to be useful to you. You need to stop asking constantly, what will Nigeria do for you? You need to start asking, what can I do for Nigeria? What can I do for my country? For that reason, I'm going to be saying, please join a very beautiful, thank you so much for that night, everything. Thank you so much for night, everybody. Thank you for that gift. Look for a reliable organization to join. Not necessarily break the Silence Foundation. Look for an active, viable human rights organization to join, to lend your voice, to play a part in nation building. That way, you will be so morally upright to say, I have played my part. At the end of the day, we all own Nigeria and we all have a role to play to make this country work for ourselves and our children. And that is why I'm appealing to you, stand up and do something. To this end, I'd like to say now, fully, thank you to all the hosts that have been advocating for justice for Mohbad, including those that misunderstood me, abused me, dragged me. I have nothing but prayers and best wishes for all of you. So all the hosts fighting for justice, if we abandon division, if we abandon supremacy, hierarchy, And let's come together and cushion it. Don't forget that for the public to go in this kind of a crusade, you need a viable human rights organization offline that can go and enter places. Not everything you will probably even need a lawyer. A human rights organization will represent the public. When we make a move, it's sounding like it is for the public. And that is where we have to find that strength, whatever it is, to support such. Don't decide your family. It's Break the Silence Foundation. To this end, I'd love to say thank you all for coming through. And please don't forget to sleep tonight. And I love and care about you. I really value you guys so much. No bad belly, no animosity against anybody. Everybody, let's forgive and forget. Let's correct each other with love. And let us understand that at the end of the day, we all are asking and demanding for one thing: justice for Mohbad. And that means justice for ourselves, for our children, for any voiceless person out there, any innocent person out there. And that is what is bringing us all together. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.